was wrong. We are ready. Now is the hour. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability. We prepared extensively and carefully. We are united and we stayed united. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he's ever been. We're cutting off Russia's largest bank, preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. Tonight, I say to the Russian oligarchs and the corrupt leaders who built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Go get him! And we will! Go get him! Putin's wrong. We are ready. Go get him! And we will! Go get him! Light will win over darkness. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Folks, go get him! And we will! Go get him! And we'll be stronger!
Yo, what's poppin', locking everybody in the chits at all early? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy. And before we jump all the way into this, y'all know how we get down over here, bro. I always try to play one little song to get other folks that's running a little behind a little bit more, a little bit more time to pull up in here. Even though I'm late, I still seem to have to give folks some extra time. So I guess we might as well go on with this video here. Hang on here.
Black, you ain't black.
What up, Cody Code?
Black leadership. Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black. Trump. You ain't black. Racism. You ain't black.
Just.
You ain't black. Essential workers. You ain't black.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Why not?
You ain't
black.
Come on, guys. I'm Black Dana.
Come on, man. You ain't black. Blacks. You ain't black. Dr. King. You ain't black. This virus. You ain't black. Come on, man. You ain't black. A disproportionate amount of them ain't black. Ain't black. Now people recognize that you ain't black. And you ain't black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black.
I tell you what, if I had to tell them of any one of these people, I'd be black.
I'll be black and be back. What's popping, locking, folks? Man, I had to go ahead and grease my hands up a little bit and shit, because you see, I'm right here moving the mouse and shit. I don't need nobody to think I got on a Michael Jackson glove moving the mouse and shit. Nigga was low key, ashy as hell. Well, what is going on? What's up with you, Jaime? What's happening? What up, Dust, Kamala, Miss Shelley? Appreciate you posting that in Discord. Richard Rich, what's happening, my brother? What up, Cody Cole? Who else up in here real quick? Just me, what's happening? And anybody else that's just sitting in the back, y'all know what they doing, waiting on that good old Social Security number. What's up to y'all two and all the way back yonder? Just got your pen and paper ready. Bruh. But hope everybody has had a good day today. I'm going to try my best to go over this podcast I was on last week. Kind of quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And so I can move on over to my news videos that I had to talk about today. And some of them stories are pretty good that we should all want to talk about. And I ain't talking about that damn lady that supposedly kidnapped. Even though I did have a little bit about that, because the mama, the daughter, the TV show girl, done fucked around and came out with an interview. I thought she'd been doing interviews, and they called in her first interview since the mama got allegedly kidnapped. And she's trying to say that, oh, if it was my fault because I'm famous, I'm sorry. Allegedly. I think I heard what that girl said, bro. Just forget about it, man. The okie doke is up. You don't believe your damn mammy got kidnapped, okay? Well, you don't believe it. What's up with your repub? What's happening with you? Please, everybody, what just that said right there, hit that like button for your boy one time for the one time. Just one time for the one time. Okay, hold on. What is all this doing? I can rewind that. What up, Tara? I thought somebody just typed. Yeah, there you go. What up with you? But yeah, man. So we're gonna try to quickly go over this podcast that your boy was on last week, just in case y'all hadn't been able to go over there and check it out yet, because he's only got like 74 views so far. So maybe y'all haven't. It's cool. I get it. It's not mine, so you probably like, I don't want to go over there and watch the shit or whatever. But here we go. We're going to watch it together. And hopefully when we're done or even in the middle of while we're watching it, you can find it deep down in your heart, way down at the bottom with the little strings that's left, to have it in you to go leave a comment on the motherfucker at least. Left either yet. Just leave a comment like, you know, something. Hey, the wolf sent me. Oh, glad to see you guys, you know, helping the wolf, you know, brings awareness, something, you know, just something, man. You feel me? You feel me? He said, Frosty the Snow, not Ashy. Absolutely. What's up, Cornelius? Oh, yeah. I mentioned it. It was on one of my lives, Cody. I had mentioned about I was going to be on the podcast. I think I actually talked about it that day or the day before that I was going to go on it. But after, when I did my appearance, I didn't talk too much about it. Except I think I said what day it was supposed to have dropped. Yeah, I did say something about it because I was all like, oh, yeah, it's not like no big mainstream podcast person or nothing like that. Excuse me, I actually was on their podcast a while ago, about a year and a half. But yeah, man, so let's go ahead and jump into it, folks. So y'all don't have to keep hearing me bumping my gums. I will be pausing it some and, you know, commentate a little bit about, you know, what I felt about what was going on, about what I may have been asked. If I felt that I should have said something different, you know, I will stop and comment that. The name of the podcast channel is called Coffee and Chaos. You're about to see it right now.
Hola, and welcome back to Coffee and Chaos. I'm Alina, your host, and today I have quite the surprise for you. Look who's back.
Hey.
And in the hot seat.
In the hot seat, I know. I can't believe I got promoted.
You've never been there, right, Dave?
No, it's the first time. I feel like I'm like Captain Kirk in here or something.
So this is, for those of you who've never listened before, Mr. Lariva, David, our Air Force, NASA, I'm going to mess up the other one, JPL.
JPL, yes.
Yes, I got it right. Mm-hmm. And welcome back.
I don't know how she was going to mess up JPL. She said everything else, but she acted like she wasn't going to remember 3 letters. Well, she cool, though. Even though she messed up my coffee order, she messed it up, bought me a hot one instead of a cold one, but it was still actually pretty good.
Black.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Black Biden, a.k.a. Big Bad Wolf.
I'm missing the wig, though. Wait, was that a wig?
It's on the shirt.
It is on the shirt.
Okay, I was just making sure that was a wig. That wasn't your hair.
Yeah, I had to drop. Everybody loved the goddamn wig, bro. I swear to God. Everybody. Sometimes.
I do like that. That is a good shirt. I'm going to have to get one. So do you still wear your wig?
Yes, I mainly only after the cops show up.
Why?
Too many people know me now, and they would come up and like, "Oh, hey, Black Body, is that son of a gun?"
Oh, got it.
You feel it's part of your brand now?
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause some people say, "Oh man, I'd rather see you catch these guys when like you got the wig on."
Oh yeah.
Even man, I'm tripping out. Look how I'm sitting, nigga. I'm sitting there like a goddamn goof troop. Like I'm scared to move and shit. I mean, I was kind of scared to move, bro, because the dude that run the shit, he was all like, "Yeah, just be careful with your arms and shit, so you don't hit the mic, because the mics pick up everything." You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to be still, so I didn't. Hell, I barely was time to breathe. The cops.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, Solomon, how are you? Real quick.
Oh, I'm good.
Good. Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's Sunday. so I got my shorts on because I'm getting out.
I
after
know you
this.
look all comfortable, and it's kind of gloomy out today too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was cheating like a motherfucker. I was high as a motherfucker too, nigga. I ain't gonna cap. I was faded.
I know. This heat's been crazy though, hasn't it? I
It's
mean,
been-
sheesh, it's
That's why
March.
we didn't get the wig.
Yeah, that's all.
And that played part of it.
If that's the beginning heat of this summer, we're in trouble. That's all I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
say.
true. Yeah.
We're gonna be definitely in trouble. Well, I'm so glad that you're here, Dave, to help me get through
thank you.
this. We have so many questions for you. It's been probably a year, a little bit more than a year.
Little over a year.
And I've been following you and watching all that you do. Solomon, you want to play the clip real quick?
Yeah, let's play that.
Well, we already all know this intro already, so let's just get past this. If that's the only way you do the interview?
All right, Blair, this is how it's gonna go, Dave. You're under arrest. Get down on your knees right now. Get down on your knees right now. Get down.
I was wearing my J's. The only pair of J's I own.
Wow.
I have a question.
Yes.
I mean, I have a lot of questions after
Yeah,
that.
we do. Yeah.
The first one was the girl, but the second one was because I did see on your Instagram he passed away.
Yeah.
Was that him?
The one that was falling out?
Yeah.
No, that was another guy. He was playing a role. He was trying to act like he can act.
Oh, so he was fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
other one, the picture I showed with
Yes.
now he unalived himself. Thank you, Shelly.
So before we get into all this, let's first give a little bit of what you do and all that. So then because we have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, well, basically, I catch child predators that try to meet up with kids online. And I catch them, expose them, and get them arrested. Also convicted. Boom.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Top question: is it more boys or more girls?
There's more men, of course, that's out there trying to.
No, but I mean, is
Oh.
it they're trying to attract the boy or attract the girl?
They more trying to track to girls.
Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you said you
Facts.
you say convicted, are you ever asked to show up in court?
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, and that's the main part of it. You know, is showing up to court so they know that you actually taking it serious. And by you going to court, that's giving more evidence because you have to get on the stand and testify. Unlike today when I didn't go to court, but I guarantee you, somebody remind me in the chat when we done reviewing this. Remind me in the chat to look up and see what happened at court today with the one I was supposed to went there for. I can about guarantee you that they pushed this shit to maybe to May or something. Just watch now.
Yeah, and I think that was brought up an interesting question about just your interaction with local police departments, right? Because the goal is to get a conviction,
Yes.
to get an arrest. And so are these stings coordinated ahead of time with police departments?
No, because doing it that way can lead into like entrapment in a way.
Mhm.
But so basically, it just a lot of them know me a lot around, Long Beach and Signal Hill. So when we would call them in, they would be like, oh, okay, they kind of elevate the calls so they can be able to show up in enough time before the guys take off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that as we talked earlier, I was amazed on how many people want to like sit there and talk to you and they explain things going on, and that was the most baffling thing to me.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm about to explain that right there, but everybody, like when I first started doing catches and shit like that, a lot of the officers and the DAs were even like, dude, how do you get these dudes to sit there and keep talking to you? Like, and they sit there and just spill everything, their guts to you, bro. Like, I'm like, hey, man, it's all about how you pick your words. You feel me? And then how you approach them. to get them to sit there and talk to you, you gotta pick the right words to say.
Mhm.
You know, because of course their first instinct when they like, okay, now I'm stuck, is to just leave.
Yeah.
But if you can pick the right words, like, look, man, I just want to talk to you, make sure this don't happen again. I don't want to call the cops to your house. Now it's like, okay, well, maybe I'll just hang out for a little bit.
How does it start? Like, you go onto certain websites.
Yeah, well, social media sites. You know, we've been moving all around now, so we've moved over to like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We on all of those, and trippy thing is, Snapchat has a lot of them. I ain't gonna cap. I was trying to make sure I pick my words right there, because there's some other platforms that we do use that I don't tell nobody about. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was almost like, oh yeah, we be on whoop-de-whoop. But I was like, no, I'm gonna just stick to the main ones that, you know, obviously some regular social media sites that parents allow their kids to be on, because also that guy that's there, David, he brought his 12-year-old daughter there to the show, but she was sitting in the back. And it was good for her to be able to hear all like these social media sites that where we have caught plenty guys from. You know what I'm saying? So that was right. I told them those sites at least, except the other ones that we be on.
Because you could, the message, picture, whatever it is, can delete right away.
Yeah, and some of them know how to change it to where when you read the message, for it to delete as soon as you read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So with social media and the internet getting bigger, this is getting bigger.
It's getting bigger and it's getting more outrageous.
So when you're on there and you start talking to this person, at what point do you tell them, like, hey, I'm 15, I'm 14, I'm 13?
Right at the beginning, because it's pointless to even continue a conversation with them, knowing that, you know, you're obviously going to try to make them believe that, hey, you know, you're not talking to some grown up. So I like to get it out there quick and early. So that way, if anything sexual does come up, it can be used against them.
And they get pretty explicit sexually right away.
Like right away.
I've gone on your Instagram and read some of the stuff where I'm just dumbfounded that you tell them the age and they just bypass it. Don't even care.
They don't care at all. And that's what makes it scary, you know, because for you to be told that somebody's a child, possibly the same age as a child you may have, and you still attempting to do this, which one of the teachers I called did. Yeah, man, that's another thing that's real trippy about this shit, bro. Like, a lot of the dudes that we caught, they into 13, like 16-year-olds. And damn near all, not all of them, but a lot of them have had daughters and kids themselves that was damn near the same age as the child that they was there to fucking traumatize. You feel what I'm saying? So that is just a bothersome to me mentally, because it's like, damn, you cannot tell me, nigga, that you ain't tried to look at your own child that way. You know what I'm saying? Or have certain thoughts about your own child. If you're literally out here trying to fuck with somebody that's the same age as your child, I cannot believe them if they said they hadn't even thought about it, at least something. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just going to go out there and fuck somebody else's random child. I don't see that happening. C-Bone, this was recorded last Sunday. Yeah, last Sunday, brother.
And so as a parent, you know, then what platforms do you see, or do you see specific platforms out there that are more susceptible to others, as far as just where these predators flock? Or is it
mainly like definitely Snapchat?
Snapchat?
You know what I'm saying? Then like the video game world, like that's getting a little bit kind of outrageous also, because they know a lot of kids play games.
Yeah.
Some adults play games. And so a lot of these adults is like, well, so I don't have to send messages. Maybe I can talk to them this way because the online gaming.
So like Twitch and PS5 and all of that?
Discord, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to look out for all of that.
Well, that's why I asked David to come on, because he's a girl daddy, has a daughter. She's 12. And right now at that age, that's important, because these kids are on social media and on their phones so much. Yes. What would be one of your biggest fears? Like, or how would you go about like making sure that doesn't happen?
I think communication. You know, I try to communicate with my daughter as much as possible, and ask her what she is doing and what she does, and show interest in what she does as well too.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of it is, you know, I am genuinely curious because I want to.
You know what, to respond to what you just said right there, Shelly, like I would say that is definitely a possibility also that, you know, they obviously probably already been a pred, but then there's this other thought in my mind mentally to where I'm like, maybe they never have. Maybe now that they're just older, don't have a wife, don't know how to get back out there. Now they're just lonely and vulnerable. You know, I think there's a small percentage of those older men out there too that actually attempt to try to meet kids. I think that too. But then there's a higher percentage of what you said, that you didn't just become a goddamn creep at 65 years old, motherfucker. You probably done fucked around with about 3-4 kids coming up.
Be interested in her world, but then also I want to be familiar with it as well. And and I guess in my mind, if I pretend that I'm not interested and it's just boring because I don't get it, I'm really doing a disservice to myself as a parent and to my child as well, because I just don't know. Yeah. It makes it easier for me to be ignorant and say, okay, how did I not see this?
And you have all her passwords, right? Seriously.
Yeah, no, I do have her passwords because she needs to ask me for screen time. So,
well, do you being the girl dad or just a parent in general to young ones right now, and you doing, everyone feels like I'm the helicopter parent. Like I had all that. Like I would check the kids' phones and they're like, oh my God, you're in their business too much. Go get your own life. Leave your kids alone. Don't get me wrong. Once both my kids got a little bit older and I kind of could tell the good or bad that they were going to go, right? Probably about 15 or so. They still had to have some of their privacy. But when they were younger, I was in their stuff and people were like, oh, she needs to get a life. And I'm like, but they're vulnerable at that age.
Yeah, I mean, especially like 14 and 15, you know, because that's when they want to start buying stuff. And then you got these guys out there that use money to try to lure these kids. And that's another thing right there, what I need a lot of people to try to understand. Like, obviously, these dudes and women shouldn't be making the decision to try to meet these kids. But we also got to remember now, there are some kids out there that will definitely do this shit and won't tell you. And then really around the age when these kids want to start buying shit, when they asking you for so much stuff, and then it turns into where it's like, damn, well, I know I can't ask now. I'm going to get in trouble. They're going to ask me, I need to start saving my money and stop spending it so much. You know, but they friends, they rich friends always got some kind of money, but then boom, they run into some old ignorant, nasty mother lover with some money that starts promising them that shit. And I done caught quite a few creeps that done that. Sit there and tell Ashley like, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about your grandma no more. I'll be your financial person now. And you like that one dude we call that Ross. Wanted to pay her over $400 a week. What the fuck is a child gonna do with $400 a week? And he told her all she had to do was basically just go take care of him once a week. But there's gonna be that one child that sees that amount of money and be like, well, shit, I can find a way to hide it. They'll go do it. But that's why it's important to stay in your kids' lives. And like a lot of y'all saying in the comments, bro, communication is the key. That's the gold key. That's the key to the city, the heart, and the mind. Communication, bro, because communication helps in anything. Relationships and dealing with your kids and all kinds of other shit, bro. So, and you know, you don't need your mama for this. You don't need your grandma for that.
Let someone tell my kids they don't need their mama. We give.
I mean, when it comes to like privacy, there's no privacy when you're a child. When you're 13 years old, you don't have privacy.
Thank you.
You know,
Amen.
I think as you become let's say 15, 16, and things that you earned and you understand the behavior of a kid, kids are going to be kids, right?
Yes.
You're kids at 16, 17-year-old, even if they're the greatest kids, they're going to go do what kids do, right? But at the same time, if there's boundaries, right? You figure there's always going to be boundaries to what that is, but there's no privacy.
I always push for parents just to stay as nosy as possible in your kids' lives.
That's what how soon, as you start texting somebody, and you guys not texting, whatever it is, back and forth, inboxing, whatever. How soon do they want to say, let's meet up?
Sometimes it can be within the first hour. It can be the first hour, or it can be literally like right now. I have somebody I've been talking to for 3 years. And I just checked the date yesterday because I was just like, man, this dude, he keeps flaking. Let me see when I first started talking to him, and it said 2023.
So is it all talk because maybe he knows it's wrong?
God damn, nigga. 2023 was when I first started talking to this mother lover, bro. And pretty soon, me and Paula, we gonna go ahead and do a goddamn door knock on this dude so I can just get him off my phone, bro. He done did enough gulag talking. He done enough talking to where he can be embarrassed and exposed online. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely shouldn't want to lose that jobby that he got.
And
he's a groomer. So he's basically just still trying to, get off on the conversation, but he's trying to wait till this kid turns 18.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah. I have a how many conversations do you have going on at any one time?
That's a good question.
I would say,
and how do you get them all straight?
Yeah, right.
Well, I kind of have the same layout of a storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it can get confusing when you're like texting multiple ones at once, because it's been multiple times I sent a message to one creep.
Yeah.
And I meant to send it to the other one. He was all like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, my bad. This guy's getting on my nerves. I meant to send him that. And it almost bit me in the butt one time because the cop was looking at the messages and he was all like, what is this? This doesn't make sense. I said, I know. I said, you see what I told him? I meant to send it to somebody else. Yeah. And they tried to play me and say, oh, that's doctoring chat logs.
Oh.
Right. I said, no. Yeah, boy, I'll never forget that shit. And then that nigga tried to pull that card when we was at the station that time after they took Ashley's phone. He tried to pull that shit up behind the window like, yeah, if it comes out that you guys are doctoring chat logs, and then that's not going to look good, But I overlooked it at the time. I said, oh, you talking about the time when I put the wrong message that was supposed to went to another creep? Is that what you're calling doctor chat logs now, bro? Or are you just on some bitch shit, which is what he was on? That's not doctoring. If I would have took out something,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, you can literally see me explaining why I sent this.
And you would think that the cops in the moment would want to catch these people.
It's actually Anthony's catch, Steve, the one that's been going for 3 years. Thank God that I had told this bounce that I was 14 at the time. But see, now I'm 17. You feel me? So I have to get him pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So he just on everything. Yeah. No, yeah. It was Officer Doofy 3, Dark Star. That bastard.
But I would assume also too that like you're not a police officer. You're not a law. So those don't necessarily apply to you. Like you're doing this as a service to the community.
Exactly.
And so it's something that I mean, I'm not a lawyer by any means, but if you turn this over to law enforcement, these is essentially your personal conversations with another individual. And so you can't entrap anyone as just a civilian.
Yeah, it's not entrapment at all. Now, the only thing with entrapment would be as if, say, I waited till that day to be like, oh man, look, I know we finna meet, but hey, I'm really 14, 13.
Yeah.
Now he's all like, oh, well, okay, well, I'm already here. Now that can come off as entrapment because now you got him there on some whole other basis type stuff. Okay. But that's why I like to say the age way early. So anything he says after that, oh yeah, I want to meet you do this. I'm going to pick up condoms from the store. We're going to go back to your grandma's house. When does she come home? How long does she? I mean, they ask all these questions because they figure that kids are going to talk and just put it all out there.
You're not scared an uncle or someone's going to show up or, like.
Some of us said that, but, these dudes, they looking to just wham, bam, thank you, child.
And have you ever had a cop who came and wasn't on the same team as you?
Yeah, and I call them Officer Doofies. Yeah, we have 3 of them now. I had to do it, bro. Like, look, I told y'all I was going to this motherfucking homie to let it all out. Except some of the tactics and shit. Nigga, I was going there to let it all out, bro. I didn't give a fuck. Bam, bam, thank you, child.
And have you ever had a cop who came and wasn't on the same team as you?
Yeah, and I call them Officer Doofies. Yeah, we have 3 of them now. I wanted to send a clip for that one to show y'all exactly that interaction. Actually, it was 2 of them. And I was just like, dude, because he literally took my decoy's phone, her personal phone.
Oh.
Because we all have phones that have the conversation in it, right? So, but they didn't ask for my decoy phone, which is the phone that we would give them. But yeah, I think they that one went over their head, C-Bone. That one went over their head big time. He took my live decoy personal phone and was all like, no, this is evidence, I'm taking this. And we was like, dude, why are you doing this? We have these phones right here. The other officer asked me for my personal phone. I told him, no, you're crazy. And he said, oh, okay, well, that's okay. We'll take that one. But he never took it, but he took my live decoy's phone, and it was a whole situation that night. We had to go to the station just for them just to download the phone.
But that's also her personal phone with her personal stuff.
Exactly. And he was acting like he might have been on some creep stuff, like he wanted to just go through her photo album. Allegedly, we thought we saw.
Well, because people have to remember, cops are humans too.
Right. Through
her personal phone with her personal stuff.
Exactly. And he was acting like he might have been on some creep stuff, like he wanted to just go through her photo album. Allegedly, we thought we saw.
Well, because people...
I like that shit right there. Allegedly, I think we saw. Might have been on some creep stuff, like he wanted to just go through her photo album. Allegedly, we thought we saw.
Well, because people have to remember, cops are humans too.
Right.
You know, they have their dirty secrets just like everybody else.
And I'd imagine too that, you know, unfortunately, police departments don't get the best publicity sometimes, right? Yeah, exactly. And then when you're out there doing your community service, everyone loves what you're doing. You're getting high fives on the streets and everything. And so maybe there's a little bit of jealousy there.
I'm thinking so, but I'm like, dude, we're literally giving you a case that's done.
Yeah.
We have all the felonies. I mean, I talked to this dude for about 15, 20 minutes of him admitting everything that you're going to ask him. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he wasn't under like Miranda. He wasn't Mirandized and nothing like that, but you can still use this.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was this other officer that would allow me to still just talk to the guy a little bit while he was in the back of the police car. And the cameras inside is recording him still admitting stuff. Yeah, man, I know I shouldn't have came here. You know, I was thinking about I shouldn't have did it, but I was thinking with the wrong head.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
So real quick, y'all, is the speed cool or is it too fast? To me, I'm liking that it's going that speed and I can still catch every word that I'm saying and what they're saying, but I want to make sure everybody else can obviously comprehend as I am. Is the speed good enough or is it just too fast? Welcome back, Nunya. It's too fast. Yeah, see, you tripping. It's perfect speed. Yeah, just me, the good old Signal Hill days. I got some old Signal Hill talk. Yeah, see, you got to slow your brain down some then. You got to slow your brain down. Yeah, I like the speed. Yeah, I like the speed. Speed keeps us rolling good. That's what I'm talking about. For sure. Appreciate that, C-Bone. Thank you for letting me know. What's up with you, Kyrie? I ain't see you pull up in here, bro. And yes, Dark Star, I definitely missed them goddamn backseat interviews.
With regard to people, and like you said, you know, getting evidence and stuff, do you create files on each of these people and have in sort of like, you know, along the process, are you gathering information with the thought process you'll need to submit this information later? And at what point do you start to gather information on people? Is it the first conversation or when you feel like you got them on the hook?
Yeah, basically once they start getting, nigga, I almost thought I wasn't even going to be able to answer that question. Nigga, that shit was long than a motherfucker. I almost thought this was a teacher. I thought I was history, math, nigga, and English class. Like, wait a minute. Okay, this nigga asked me about this, that. Okay, now, how the fuck do I answer? Now, but at the end of it, I was able to get it, though. But I was like, God damn, nigga, slow down with one question at a time.
Evidence and stuff. Do you create files on each of these people and have in sort of like, you know, along the process, are you gathering information with the thought process you'll need to submit this information later? And at what point do you start to gather information on people? Is it the first conversation or when you feel like you got them on the hook?
Yeah, basically once they start getting sexual after they know the age, then I'm like, okay, now let's do background checks. Let's figure out if he's already on the registry, check out his arrest history. We do all of that, you know, and then it's been quite a few times. They've been on the registry already. Bad background checks, like this one guy that was from Eastside Longo. And tattoos all over the place. I made sure we had a whole squad that day because we didn't know what he was going to be like.
Yeah.
But, you know, we get all the information once we know that they gulag worthy, which means jail worthy. We like, yep, let's check everything out, make sure we know how to show up.
So, I'm sorry. So when you're interacting with these folks online, because you're creating these profiles with it, are they using like their real names or they don't have aliases? So how do you find out who they are? Or can you share that?
Yeah, I can. Like basically, like some of them they may use, you know, their real phone number or something like that. And then, you know, I have people that, you know, pay for certain programs that where we can look up certain things. Gotcha. And we get it that way. And I love when they use fake names. I love it. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, we use certain things, you know, I ain't put it out there. I said the other part, but I said certain things, you know, the ones that you got to pay for type shit. So we can make sure we're getting that good, accurate information. And if you want to know a little bit more about the accurate information, then you have to tune into my live from this morning that I did. It's quick. It's on about 20 minutes. Some of them, they may use, you know, their real phone number or something like that. And then, you know, I have people that, you know, pay for certain programs that where we can look up certain things. Gotcha. And we get it that way. And I love when they use fake names. I love it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I appreciate you reminding me right there. Got a gift. And since you just remind that, we're going to take a brief intermission break so I can show y'all Exactly, because that's what I was doing in the background. Also, is going ahead and looking up that case that I told y'all they were gonna put to another month. Oh yeah. So, but before we get into that one, I'm gonna run this one real quick.
I feel like I just snorted cocaine or something. I'm so excited, and I never did that before. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. But I'm clapping my head.
All right, so here is the case that I was supposed to went to court for today. As you see, it was today at 3:26 at 8:30 this morning. Look at this. The result, it was held for proceedings, but obviously they're doing a reset and sending it all the way to what month did I tell y'all it was gonna be in May? I just had the damn feeling because every other case that they keep changing is all in May also. These niggas are trying to have a whole month to where I can't go to work, basically, is what they think they finna do. They got me fucked all the way up. Nigga, I'm talking about east, west, north, and south, motherfucker. You can even put me in the goddamn... put me on the motherfucking equator, nigga. Like, y'all not finna do that. This is literally probably about 7 or 8 cases now they done moved to May. I told y'all they was gonna do it. I told y'all they was gonna do it. So now May 21st for the one that I supposed to went to today, which was the creep that showed up with 2 firearms that he left in his trunk. So now let's get back to the business. I told y'all, but I just wanted to update y'all about that as I should, as I wanted to, and appreciate you. Got a gift. I know you said your name is really like Mr. Serious or something like that. I'll try my best to remember that, but appreciate you reminding me. Let's continue, folks.
Because when they show up and then I call them their real name, and then they're like, "Oh, hold on."
Uh-oh.
How many people are on your team that help you?
Some of them
They don't have aliases. So how do you find out who they are? Or can you share that?
Yeah, I can. Like basically, like some of them they may use, their real phone number or something like that, and then I have people that pay for certain programs that where we can look up certain things, and we get it that way. And I love when they use fake names. I love it because when they show up and then I call them their real name, and then they're like, "Oh, hold on."
Uh-oh.
How many people are on your team that help you do all this?
We have 8 strong. 8 strong, but like when we show up, sometimes we'll keep it down to like 5 or 6 because we don't want to be too many people and then make the creek feel like, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna get jumped. Like I'll tell you anything. We don't want it like that.
Are they volunteers?
Yes, everybody volunteers. Like, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna get jumped. Like I'll tell you anything. We don't want it like that. We don't want to be.
Hey, that's real talk though, man. I don't want the nigga to feel all scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I'll tell you whatever, dude. Fuck, please, just don't beat me up. See, I don't want that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you don't never see many of us surrounding these motherfuckers, bro. We have people. Nigga, all kinds of shit. I'm about to explain it.
Too many people and then make the creek feel like, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna get jumped. Like I'll tell you anything. We don't want it like that.
Are they volunteers?
Yes, everybody volunteers.
Okay.
So no one's on the payroll.
No.
So they do. You guys are all doing this just to.
Yeah. I mean, we get donations from like folks that watch us online and stuff like that because like my live decoy, they do an amazing job. Without them, like a lot of these dudes would probably have just took off because they didn't see somebody that they thought was a real child.
And that was so. As part of your team, everyone obviously has a role, right?
Yes.
And so you have multiple talking to multiple.
Yeah, definitely shout out to my decoys, man. OG Ashley, Lil Ashley, and Tall Ashley, bro. Definitely a big shout out to them because they have definitely helped the team stay strong, and they has definitely helped take a bunch of monster motherfuckers off the streets. I'm talking niggas that was already registered sex offenders. I'm talking about repeat offenders that hadn't got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like gang members, teachers, police officers. They done help capture a whole bunch of these motherfuckers, bro. And I definitely would like to give a big special shout out to my Ashleys because they definitely has been a big part of this squad. No cap.
Subjects, right?
Well, when it comes to the chatting part, I do all of that.
Okay.
Everybody else is just more like the live interaction type stuff. Like we'll have people walking dogs, riding bikes, like we literally act like we just pedestrians.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And then but we got radios and we're like, oh yeah, I see him right here. He's in his car. He's texting. We do all of that, and we'll be in the hideout, and we'll tell the decoy like, okay, yeah, now you can make your move to that address because that's what we use. And it's a good.
That's very interesting and pretty cool that you see that because, like I said, the clips that you have, you don't see the background production that goes into this.
Exactly.
So how long does it take for you to set up a site?
Literally about 30, 45 minutes. But it's a thing called prayer time.
Yeah.
And these dudes, they'll tell you like, oh yeah, I'll be there at 2:00. But obviously they're gonna be there about 3:30. Because one, they're gonna just circle around probably and try to check out the scene, make sure there's not no cops around. But at that time we using it as like, okay, we're gonna need you be right here. let's see how far the radio gonna work right here. You know, we do all of that.
Can I ask you a question about your mindset? Like, obviously, you are emulating a 15-year-old girl or 13-year-old girl, and you have to write like a 13-year-old girl. Where does that come from?
Or boy.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Having kids of my own, man. A lot of people do be.
Yeah, a lot of people, I'm probably gonna say it twice, man, but a lot of people do be asking me like, bro, how do you have those conversations? Like, how do you just interact with these folks like as a child? And like, I've gotten props from some DAs, bro, with how my chat logs are. They're like, dude, like, this literally sounds like a little kid responding back. My wife trips out on some shit that I say sometimes. Hell, I even trip out on some shit that I'll be like, I'll come up with something different. And then I'll send that motherfucker and I'll be just reading and I'm like, man, this don't sound like some fucking child response. And I'll just have to tell my wife myself, like, man, look at what the fuck I just told this dude. And she'll be like, you fucking child.
Like, dude, how do you, because even my wife, like, I'll show her some messages and she'll be like, dude, you literally sound like a little girl right there. And I'm like, yeah, you just gotta put yourself in a kid.
I should have said no diddy. You sound like a little girl right there. No diddy. Even back to Sunday, no diddy.
Is, you know,
but does that have an effect on you though personally too? Everything as good as you're doing this for all the reasons you're doing it, right? And you're helping and everything, it has to leave a toll on you a little bit.
Yeah, it did a lot at first. Like when I was first, I'd say like the first 250 prayers, right? It did because I wasn't taking breaks. And then like once I started getting my team, and then they was starting to be like, yeah, man, like I need some time off. Like that last prayer, like really, you know, messed my mind up, especially my live decoys, because they walking with these dudes and one of them got actually fully sexually assaulted. You know what I'm saying? By one of the dudes, well, two of them actually. One, he's still fighting his case. You know what I'm saying? But the other one, which was the one in that intro that was punching himself.
Oh yeah.
He SA'd her also, you know, in person. But you know, as far as like the mindset thing, I just take breaks now. Yeah. You know, and that helps me, you know, mentally just to get back out there when it's time.
Yeah.
And then
like right now, bro, I've been on a nice little break. I know y'all probably like, man, when is nigga gonna do another live catch? Man, I ain't seen him on no catch in a while. He posting a bunch of throwbacks. Like, what is going on? I'm on vacation. You know, a lot of y'all been telling me like, bro, you need to take a real break. You need to take a real break. Taking a week or two off is nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So like this time, I've been just really enjoying my break, not having to worry about a prayer flaking, you know, setting up meetings, getting the squad together, chatting all day, all night. I haven't been doing none of that shit, bro. Like I've been keeping other ones that I have already on the hook a little sweet, but all the conversations are quick and done for like a while, bro. So like my mind has been getting fresh like a motherfucker I'm putting my mind in a dishwasher, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I'm doing is I'm coming up with a whole nother game plan also. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just been thinking about a whole lot of other shit that I'm going to be utilizing while we get out there, because since we have a different protocol out here in California in a whole now, so now I got to figure out other loopholes to make sure I can get the law back to cooperating right, because obviously I give a damn about exposing these niggas to getting convicted, not just exposing them to be embarrassed. I don't want just that. You know what I'm saying? The embarrassment can come from them just being exposed, but being convicted, that's my main goal. So that also is a part of my plan of what I've been thinking about also. But then I'm almost about ready to get back out there, bro. I know I just hit up my Ashley's 2 days ago. I was all like, yeah, I'm almost about ready, man. You know, the one Ashley I hadn't talked to in a while, she said she thought I was mad at her. I said, what? I said, nah, man. I said, I know you've been, you know, you see some stuff. I don't really post that much of my personal life on my Instagram, but I do a little bit here and there. And I was like, yeah, I just been, you know, dealing with my kids stuff, going to, you know, track meets and shit, and just, you know, reading the Bible and, you know, studying the word and fucking just enjoying myself, basically, is what I've been doing. So that's how I be doing it, y'all.
I feel like, okay, yeah, this is bothering me too much. Or my conversation with my wife is totally different. I'm short because I'm so tired of talking.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, yeah, it's time to take a break.
Can you share with me personally, because I don't know if you did this in the last time, like a brief little origin story about like how you started?
Oh man, I started basically, I would just randomly watch a video on YouTube and it was somebody doing the same thing. And then I was just like, this is a problem in the world. People actually trying to meet kids like online, because I didn't know, you know? And then I started watching more videos and I'm like, wow, we can actually do this too as citizens, to get out there and try to make a change. And, you know, I always have a soft spot for kids because, you know, I feel that kids are under attack, you know? And so I was just like, man, if I can be a part of something to try to help these kids have a brighter future, this is it right here. And so I just learned the laws and then I just started doing it.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything that I was able to think about at the time, bro, to try to help kids. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like, I didn't think like my job now, I didn't think that I was gonna be able to get into schools and shit and be working with kids that way. I really didn't think that I would. I literally thought I was gonna be either a police officer or something in law, or goddamn a security guard like the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I literally was thinking that, but then I started seeing so much shit about kids being attacked and all this stuff, what they doing. And it's just crazy how my mind was on that day, and I ended up seeing somebody catch a video, and I'm just like, wait, what in the fuck? That's crazy that I see this now. And now look at me, I'm working with kids, bro, at 6 different schools and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm being a part of something that's hopefully making people aware that we need to look out for these kids, this future, bro, because it's looking pretty dim. And sometimes you'll see it start to get bright, but then it starts to get back dim when you see the law is pretty much attacking us, catchers that are trying to do this right. You know what I'm saying? When they're starting to attack us and make it seem like we doing wrong, that makes us feel like, and other people that's watching be like, damn, all they're doing is trying to make sure that they kept a child safe, and you guys are treating them like they the ones that was finna fuck the damn child. You know? So we just need these motherfuckers to get back on this shit right, man, because the kids are the future, not fucking robots. You know what I'm saying? Unless that's what they really caring about more. You know, AI, robots, and all that shit. Fuck the kids. Let's get these robots, right? That's what it seemed like.
You know, just
how many years has it been?
3 years. 3 years now total since I started.
Because the reason why I asked that is because when I was going to ask about like the personal toll it takes on you, right, and what you do to decompress as a result of that. But when you said, yeah, I started taking a break after 250, that's a huge number. You know, like I would have stopped at like 3.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're like 250.
Yeah, no, because like when I first started, I was all like, okay, I'll get to 100, then maybe enough people be scared to try to meet kids online, because I really didn't know so many was online like
you
that.
didn't realize how bad it was.
And to give us perspective, like how long did it take you to get to 100?
Shoot, like what, 6 months?
Wow. Man, see that in
That's
itself
scary.
is wild.
I don't think people take it, and when people are going to watch this and you try to share it with your children or anything, I think people are going to think, oh, it's not that bad, or oh, mom, he's exaggerating. Oh, dad, it's not. They don't realize that our children, I feel like, are safe because of the parents that we are.
Yeah.
But their friends are not safe because their parents are out doing whatever and not paying attention. But this is, with the internet getting bigger, we said, you know, more social media, it's getting worse and worse.
Big time. And just like you said too, like, yeah, your kid may not be one that will fall into something like that, but there's others, like their friends, you know, they may not have a father figure at home that's like looking for that, and they find some creep.
How, because you said it, how important, we talked a little bit before the show started, girl or boy, how important in today's time is it to have that strong male father figure in a child's life when it pertains to like all this?
I think it's a strong thing they need that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you don't have it, I think some moms can fill that void also.
No, and we can, and I did, but I want to make it clear that in today's society with the whole, I don't need a man and I can.
Yeah, that society of we don't need a man type shit, fucking up everything, fucking up the homes, you know what I'm saying? But even outside of that though, but like I was telling her, like even, you know, some moms, if you're a single mom, I feel that the missing father that they're on being able to keep the kids safe online. That's more about what I meant by how, you know, the mom can obviously fill that void also. It's about online safety because that's where it's really starting from. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like motherfuckers out there getting kidnapped, I'm gonna talk about Lord mercy. Well, hell, they going the wrong way, so like ain't nobody drowning at the beach. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about a story about somebody kidnapping a child, bro. I ain't seen or heard nothing about that in a minute, but let's continue.
Like, we don't really realize what comes with that strong male. And I say that all the time with my sister's dad, who I call dad. He was such a like, as I look back now, he was always my safe haven in a sense. You know, I always felt it because I had this strong male man in my life. And I don't think that kids, or even us as women, really, really, truly understand when you have a home with a man that lives in the house, like say a burglar or a child predator, realizes there's a guy in the house compared to, oh, that's a single mom with 2 kids.
Right, yeah.
That's my point, that we have to remember that having that strong male person is a huge thing.
I always felt like when it comes to like the parents, right? Like the mother's there to nurture your children and to teach them to be kind and caring and considerate. And then the father, ultimately, your role is to play that, hey, there's bad things out there and this is how you protect yourself from the outside world that does not care about you. And so I think that's where those two things come into play.
That was great explanation.
And that's where both, a single parent can fill both those roles, right? But it's when you have it from two different figures.
Yeah.
And even if it's two different homes, that's fine. But as long as you're getting that strong parental guidance that shows that nurturing and caring, that people do love you, so you don't have to go seek outside validation. But also too, there is evil out there, and you have to protect yourself from it, because even if you don't go looking for it, it may find you.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how so much evil is out there.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you mentioned like an essay situation. On a typical thing, when you go to confront a person, you have the decoy there. How close does the decoy get to actually interacting with that person? Is there a touching or anything that happens? Is there a certain point in which you say, okay, this is it? Or when they just show up, you just confront them then?
Yeah. It depends, like how the decoy is feeling that day. If we feel like we can get more confessions from them, like obviously they're gonna believe that she's still underage in person. And my decoy likes to like, oh, I thought you was gonna block me, and he'll say, why? Oh, well, when I told you I was 15. So now this is in person, and you still then sit there and say like, oh, you don't even look 15. And it's more like, oh, well, as long as nobody's gonna find out,
right?
But we have a safe word that we would use if she's done hanging with, doing stuff with them, or the pred is doing too much touching. Only thing I told them that I'm okay with is just giving them a hug when you first meet. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like, and one of my decoys, she'll walk and hold their hands. But we got sanitizer and everything, but it's just.
Yeah, I mean, like me personally, I'm like, okay, look, I'm cool with you giving these motherfuckers a hug if you want to, but that's about it. That's the only thing I'm really cool with. Like, definitely none of that kissing on the cheek shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the decoys was almost kind of cool with that. I said, oh, hell no, I was not dare let none of these niggas go that far. Even though I know it can be used as evidence or whatever, but that's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, that holding hands and shit like that, that's why we started bringing goddamn sanitizer on catches. I'm like, man, you holding Pred's hands and shit. Like, we gonna have to get you this right here.
It's a lot that goes into it, and we just asked them first, like, what, right with him, son, or should we call the police? Like, soon we see.
And they believe that the decoys are these young girls?
Yes. I mean, my decoys do look young.
Okay.
They definitely do, especially like we have Lil Ashley and Tall Ashley. And then we have an OG Ashley. OG Ashley is the one that started with me, which was the one that came the first time I was here.
Okay.
Then we got Tall Ashley, which is she played basketball in high school.
Okay.
And then Lil Ashley is just the one that's just that kid to where her parents don't watch her at all. And so she just willy-nilly.
Do they want any certain type of ethnicity, or is it just any boy, any girl, whoever I can get?
I've only dealt with being African American and Latina decoys. We haven't experienced like on the white or black.
But I'm saying the people that you're talking to, the predators, are they asking? Are they asking like, are you Caucasian? Are you black? Are you Puerto Rican?
Well, they see the picture. We have pictures posted, and they'll be like, oh, like, are you Latino or are you Asian type stuff?
And these pictures are of your decoys.
Yeah, doctored up though, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I was gonna say, what communities have you I guess served around?
Almost all Southern Cal. I'm in Orange counties, Long Beach, Signal Hill, Westminster, Garden Grove. I went up to Modesto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, Modesto was a pretty good one because they pulled out the drone. And my decoy, she didn't get to go, but she was on the phone playing them. Like, oh yeah, I'm walking over there now. Like, where you?
Man, yeah, that Modesto catch, bro. That was a good one. But I was mad that they never convicted neither one of them motherfuckers, bro. Cause Gideon ended up catching the first one I caught that night. He ended up catching him again like months later in a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? So old boy was trying to get on type shit. And then I caught two of them the same night. The same night within like fucking 15 minutes of each other. We caught the first one. And then I told them like, yeah, I got another nigga that was straight down the street, bro, sitting there at the Taco Bell parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And so, cause it was crazy because, bro, I swear to God, I may need to repost that catch, bro, because even though I didn't get to talk to neither one of the preds, I just like the fact of that they actually was kind of letting me work with them. Like, maybe that's why the case never went nowhere, because they was all like, we was doing everything. Ashley was still out this way on the phone with the pred as if she was out there, but I was the only one out there. So we was saying the food told her where she was parked at, so the police pulled up on me, and then they pulled out the drone, flew the drone, bro, like way over where the fuck this dude was at. Like, we wasn't even close. So once they saw where he was at based on what she said, then they literally was like 8 cars deep, like in a snake. Nigga, like, riding over there to go get him. I went too. I was with the police. Nigga, like, I was like, okay. It's almost like a goddamn funeral line and shit. So we go, And then so now the other pred, he sees all us and the cops and shit going down to get the other niggas. So he texted, he was all like, oh yeah, I'm over here at the Taco Bell parking lot. I just saw a bunch of cops going down the street. As Ashley, I'm like, yeah, well, just stay over that way. I'm gonna walk around the other way then so I don't have to walk by the police. That's what I told him. Man, I swear to God, bro. And got both them bouncers that night. I don't know. I didn't see no Ashley comment, Duff. I see somebody call her a delinquent. You know, that was my nickname for her. He said they probably got sticky finger. Well, I don't know. They might have tried to save it. You feel me? But let's continue a little bit more. We're going to go a little bit more. We're going to do this motherfucker in 2 sessions. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I want to get to some other stories that I did want to talk about also. So we're going to go through probably like maybe 5 more minutes of this, and then I'll save it. And then we'll continue from the rest of it tomorrow.
He's saying it, but the cops were listening. They literally used the drone and flew it over there to where he was and knew where he was
So
at.
you got more help from them than you do.
Exactly. But they didn't convict out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, like, do the cops ever tell you or give you advice on ways to do things to better secure a conviction?
Yeah, they have told me about certain elements. We have to hit, I think it's like 4 elements or something like that. But we usually always hit them, but it's always depending on the DAs. And the DAs now is basically trying to shut it all down. It started with the police departments to where they was all like, okay, we're going to need you guys to give us a phone every time now. So basically they're trying to make it harder for us, you know, and monetary wise, making us buy phones every prayer that we turn in. You know.
Oh yeah, see, it's gonna get juicy too. Yeah, we're gonna save that motherfucker. Man.
Then they're gonna keep those phones forever, pretty much. And then now the DAs are like, well, we're possibly not gonna start taking these cases no more.
Why?
Because, in my opinion, this is just my
man, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there on y'all motherfuckers. Nigga, I know y'all gonna be like, nigga, don't you dare stop that motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna continue from there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all, unless you go over there and watch it, you know what I'm saying? I would like for y'all to do it and go leave some comments and shit like that. But now you're like, wow, don't do it. Oh shit. Hey, look, I knew y'all was gonna be like, hold up, nigga, wait, you better not stop this motherfucker, bro. All right, look, man. How long I been on here? Okay, I haven't been on an hour yet. All right, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and let this part go out. I'm gonna let this part finish out then, and then once I get to an hour that I've been live, then I'm gonna switch and start talking about the other story that I did want to talk about. He said, look, Repul said layaway shit. That's funny as a motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna let it play some more, man. I'm still talking. Look, now we're down to 2 minutes left. Okay, let's go.
The videos that go viral more are the ones where these guys are beating these predators up. You know, they beating them up, they having them doing all that stuff. Those go viral more than me sitting there talking to the dude, having them admit stuff and then get arrested. Nobody really want to see that much.
Oh, wow.
But they want to see these dudes get beat up. And that's what more of the lawmakers are seeing. So they thinking that we're all like that.
Oh.
So they're thinking you causing more trouble than you solve.
Exactly.
Can you tell us about the guy that unalived himself?
Raymond. Yeah. So he was actually a Marine, a former Marine. And he was looking for a boy. And
how old is Raymond? I'm sorry.
He was 62 or something, I believe. 60, He was in the 60s. But he was very nasty. I'm talking about he was sending CP. And that day when we was supposed to went and met up with him, he wanted to do a phone call. And I do the boy phone call. I can change my voice. I'd be like, I think my kids call it Michael Jackson voice. But Raymond didn't go for it though. He was all like, he said, man, you don't sound like you 16. I was all like, I am. He was all like, oh, well, just have a good day. But I already knew where he was at. And then so I was all like, okay, well, I'm telling my team, I'm like, yeah, he tripping. He's trying to say that I don't sound like I'm a child. I said, but we can still pull up on him, you know what I'm saying? But then Raymond, he ends up texting me. He's like, oh, I'm on my way to the dog park now because he wanted to meet at Rosie Dog Park.
Oh, down the beach.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I said, well, why was you acting weird on the phone? Like you.
Oh, yeah, hold on. So you said that, Steve? We got to have a moment of silence. We gotta have a moment of silence for Mr. Raymond, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a moment of silence for Raymond right there, bro. Dude, they got sound effects on this motherfucker now. What can I play? What they got? What the hell is this? I can't even get. Hold on. If I gotta get on YouTube. And I hate that I can't hear it on here. Hold on. Looks like you know that damn thing from. R.I.P. Mr. Raymond Lockins. Raymond Lockins. So anyway, yeah, that motherfucker right there, bro. Let's continue. Oh shit, let me cut this motherfucker.
You told me have a good day, but now you talking about you glad he did say that. So we end up going, and then I'm texting him some more. He wasn't responding. So I'm like, get it, let's go through the door, bro. Knock on the door. We can see that he's there because the blinds is moving because he's looking out. I'm trying to get him to come outside to talk. Like, dude, the cops are going to show up, you know? So the cops came, knocked on his door, and I believe that's when he knew it was real, when the cops came, because days go by, the neighbors are like, dude, we hadn't seen him come outside. His dog is in there. The dog obviously got to use the bathroom, and they said they called in a welfare check, and they found him in his bathroom. Yep.
And you said he was an ex-Marine?
Yep.
Do you think that someone like him, something happened to him as a child? And
well, according to him, he had already messed with numerous real kids. So he had that on his head. And then the pictures and stuff that he sent. Now, when people send that kind of stuff and got those stuff on their devices, that's prison time, like big time. I literally got a guy in prison right now, 15 years of life, because he had pictures and videos of what he was doing to his own family members.
Oh. Yeah. Now we're going to put that part on layaway. But yeah, Raymond was a real Marine, for sure, for sure. He was definitely a real Marine. Ain't no pump faking on that one. He was definitely a real Marine. He said his address. You know, I don't be doxing like that. What you want his address for? He dead. He look like he dead. He look like he dead. See? He look like he dead, man. There's the case number and all that shit. If you want to go ahead and look him up, see where they might bury him. That's where his address is now, somewhere in the ground, possibly. Allegedly, I think I've been seeing. His name's just 99666 on the dead homies. On the dead homies, bro. Now, I saw this story yesterday, y'all, of this dude that tried to kidnap. Well, yeah, just before I can finish out, we were gonna finish the second part of that podcast interview right there tomorrow. Hope y'all ain't gonna be mad at a brother and shit. Be like, you motherfucker. Hope y'all gonna be mad at me or nothing like that there. But, you know, I still got a couple of other things I want to show y'all and talk about. You might not even heard about it yet. All you hear about is bombs and shit going off now. And it wasn't for me, you probably wouldn't even have heard that the damn lady that who mama allegedly got kidnapped. Now she back in the news. Maybe we'll talk about that too, but not right now. We're gonna talk about this dude that kidnapped An 8-year-old boy yesterday, I think it was yesterday. It says, man engaged in lewd conduct with 8-year-old he dragged from his yard, bro, in Orange County. This nigga looked like, I left a comment right there. I said, this nigga look like a damn child himself. That is freaking insane. He looks like a damn baby himself. Right. He young. But you wouldn't think nobody that damn young would be sitting there trying to drag a child out of the yard, nigga. Like, that's past just trying to kidnap a motherfucker right there. That's way past trying to kidnap a motherfucker, bruh. I mean, drug this ass out the yard. But that ain't it though. Now I see that this dude is possibly experiencing some kind of mental issue or something like that, because they got other videos. You know, they always come with videos afterwards and shit. I need more understanding, right? Like, what the fuck wrong with this dude? Why would he do that? So this nigga be out there. He's like a tranny, or I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want to call him. But he dresses up like a girl. So what would you call him? A cross dresser? Is that what it is? Let's see what this thing say. Damn, I can't even hear it. So I guess I can just mute it since it's just playing that crazy ass music. Yeah. Kyrie said they called them. Whatever the hell he want to be called. But, so, that is the person that drugged the little boy out of his goddamn yard. Tammy said, make asylums great again. Hell, how about we get Michael Jordan to start building some instead of building all these goddamn prisons? Because these, I mean, look, I don't know how many damn things got to go on with these kind of folks, bro. Like, nothing really against them, except the ones that are acting like this. This nigga, he drugged a baby out of his yard. Tell me that this nigga wasn't on no Gary. He had to been on some Gary.
My guess is you guys want to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary.
Like, and then it was in the daytime. I can't see him actually being that full crazy unless he smoked the Gary shit. Exactly, Duff. Exactly. And you know they gonna try to pull that mental shit with him. Like, yeah, he was deranged and shit. He didn't know what he was doing. I mean, look at him. He started dressing. They gonna say he started just dressing like that, and then he went crazy. That's what they gonna probably try to say. That part. I would like to see that motherfucker get pregnant, have a monthly, something. I mean, I can't say sit down on the toilet and use it, because the nigga probably do that. That's as close as he can get to being all the way like a girl, sitting down when he got to go number one and shit. Well, let me see. I thought I had another one to where the news had talked about this shit too. Did they? Oh, yeah. This is crazy. Let's listen in to this shit. Listen to this track.
This was a stranger abduction and sexual assault, and that one of the reasons they were able to make an arrest is that they found surveillance video that appeared to show the suspect with his 8-year-old victim.
It is a nightmare, and that's why our thoughts are with the victim right now.
Westminster Police Commander Andy Stowers is talking about what he says happened here near Edwards and Trask on Saturday. That's when an 8-year-old boy, who earlier had been out playing football with friends, told officers he was approached by a man he did not know.
The nigga was out there playing football. So the deranged human being was probably looking at him like, yo, yeah, he gonna probably get in the pros when he get older. Gary here walking by, y'all. It's a Gary head, bro. She's definitely not okay. She said somebody slapped the microphone out of her hand. Look, this is the bad part about living by the beach. Like, cause it's this mental health. I mean, not mental health, but hospital. They literally be bringing and dropping these motherfuckers all by the beach, bro, and just dumping them. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't got nowhere else to go, or they can't remember where the fuck they came from before they went to the hospital. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I forgot what the hell I was even saying, bro. Shit. Fuck it. Let me just let this video finish. I forgot what I was saying. This crazy ass lady. Why are you looking at my window? Man, okay, I gotta go. Look, you better get the fuck away from my window before I knock your ass out. Get out of here, motherfucker. This is the wrong house you're looking into. God damn, boy. You just said I'm on. What's up, me? The Gary got me, man. This motherfucker was over here tripping, bro. Jesus, she was literally staring in my window. The bitch face was in my window staring at my cat. Jesus. I looked over there, nigga. I said, I know that ain't my cat looking at me like that. And it's this lady. Like, what the fuck? And she literally right there by my sign that said, don't worry about the motherfucking animal in this bitch. Worry about the owner. And then it has a gun right there. That's what I'm trying to tell this hell, but this is the wrong house to be looking into like that, bro. Woo! The koala's that wolf. No, we don't need koala ass to be over here, bro. But all right, so look, man, God damn it, this crazy ass lady got me all missed. I'm lost now. So we just gonna let this story finish out, bro, and then I can continue some more. I can't even fucking edit this and make it a clip now because the damn lady done fucked it up.
Disclosed to us that he had been outside playing, where a man unknown to him had dragged him to a location with less people around and sexually assaulted him.
Police say surveillance video helped lead them to 19-year-old Westminster resident Anthony Gonzalez, who has now been arrested in the case. While they don't know of any other victims at this point, investigators have not ruled that possibility out.
The case is still active and ongoing, and we're actively looking into any potential that he was related to any other cases, either in our city or in other surrounding cities throughout the county and other counties.
Gonzalez has been booked here into the Orange County Jail in Santa Ana on suspicion of kidnapping and other molestation-related charges. Police say this was a stranger abduction and...
Wow. So he took the little dude while he was out there playing football with his homies. Because they said he drugged him away from other people, so it was just them by themselves. Now, to me, it's not sounding as if he really drugged him off. He might have conned the little dude off some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So he says, wait, no, that's so scary. What's up with you, Bobby? What's up with it, bruh? But like I'm thinking the little dude probably walked off with him somewhere, and you know he probably promised him some shit, and he did what he did to him. You feel me? Cause I would have only assumed if he really did drag the little dude, and then his homies is outside. They playing football, so they playing a game where they all got to be participating and shit. So you mean not nobody screamed and said, "Hey man, what the fuck is he doing?" You know, an 8-year-old nigga like, "Hey bro, get the fuck off me, nigga! What you doing? I'm gonna tackle you or something." You know, they already playing football. So I'm thinking maybe more like he psyched the little dude out, probably promised him something, a brand new football helmet or some shit like that, and the little dude went with him around the corner. And you know, and then the little dude was all like, "Oh, nigga, ain't nothing over here," and that's when he did what he did. That's just what I'm assuming. You feel me? Because I thought the little dude might have been out there by himself at first, and then you know how some kids, you know, good neighborhoods and shit, they be in the yard playing by themselves and shit like that. Got a pamper on or something, and then the little nigga walking by and like, "Oh shit, ain't nobody watching their child." And then just went in there and just snatched him up. That's what I was thinking at first. I didn't know nothing about the motherfuckers outside playing football. And I know you can't play football by yourself. Predators know how to pred. That's what I'm saying. He definitely got his pred on. He was able to talk the little dude away from his football game with his homies without them actually running and going and telling the parents right then and there. I'm telling you, bro, that's just what I'm assuming. Broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? And he was out there running routes. Nigga didn't run no route that day, bro. He got sacked. He got sacked. He knew him. I don't know if he knew him. I don't have that thought in my mind. I got it more of just that the old boy talked him into thinking he was finna go get something. That's just what I'm assuming. That's a cold sack? Hell yeah. And his homie didn't even do nothing, bro. They didn't even jump in and help him, but nothing, bro. That's crazy. So then now, I got this other story. This dude, this is bad and weird. He got charged or convicted for breaking into a woman's house. Obviously, that's bad, right? Because obviously he broke into somebody's house and shit. But this nigga broke into this lady's house and was charged with licking her toes while she was asleep. This nigga broke into the lady's house, bro, and was licking her goddamn feet. What if her feet was musty? Nigga, like, what if she, that wash her feet, nigga, she been to the gym, like, was in the backyard cleaning up the plants and shit, nigga, and just stepping in all that mud. Didn't even run the water hose over her feet, nigga, before she went to bed with plant feet. And this nigga broke into the house. And then went to jail and got convicted. For sucking some dirty plant dirt feet, bruh. But these motherfuckers is crazy as hell with the crimes that they think. Talking about dumb criminals, bruh. That nigga could have literally went and paid somebody, probably like, I don't know what the hell they would probably charge somebody for some shit like that. But maybe when inflation costs, they might have charged him about $40 a foot. He must have never seen Boomerang, bruh. Yeah, he never seen Boomerang that good with the hammer toes. Motherfucker had like a chin hair on her goddamn knuckles on her feet. Just imagine, bro, if this nigga really broke into the house and had some feet like that to be trying to suck on. And then now he get mad at her because her feet beat up. Oh, me, Shelly. I hope she had all that shit. Like I said, she had plant dirt feet. That nigga was out there, yeah, dog shit, piss, motherfucking rat bodies running across the ground. Her house got roaches and shit, and she ain't never swept up in that motherfucker, and she walking around with nothing but just feet. No slippers, nigga, no house shoes, none of that. Feet be black as oil, and that's all that matters. Her shit don't get clean till she take a shower, and she didn't take one that night. That nigga went in there and sucked on some dirty-ass fungus feet. A bag of Funyuns. Look, her lip got cut and everything by the middle toenail. Oh, shit, bro. Tammy said, what in the athlete's foot is this? Yeah, I mean, but he got convicted of it. That's crazy. I wonder how long did it take him to go to court? How many times did they send him back? Or did they do it on the first time? Well, let me read this shit. So it says, according to reports, this was in California too. A California man, 28 years old, Christian Solorio of Modesto. That's where I caught them other two bastards at. He was sentenced to prison. God damn, that nigga went to prison for that? After breaking into a woman's home and assaulting her by licking and biting her toes while she slept. Prosecutors say he was convicted of stalking and burglary with intent to commit a sex offense. So he probably already been seeing her and shit. He probably was there. He probably the nigga that's sitting outside with a lawn chair at a nail shop. That's probably what he was doing. He was just sitting outside the window acting like he was reading the newspaper. Nigga had on dark glasses just looking and shit. His nigga legs crossed. Just looking like, oh yeah, she got good feet. Yeah, I'm gonna follow that one home. That's probably what he was on. That's probably what he was on, bro. That nigga said, yeah, I'm gonna follow that one home. She getting the color that I like too. Stalking? What you here for? Imagine that question though, Dust. Imagine that question while he in there. Oh, I broke into this lady's house. Well, what you do? Did you stab her? You stole something? Nah, I was just licking and biting her toes, man. What? They probably jumped that motherfucker for some shit like that. Yeah, Modesto is definitely one of those Gary cities. I mean, it's a lot. When I caught them other two motherfuckers up there, a lot of people was coming up to me and shit was all like, man, you should come out here a lot, dude. There's so many of them. But I ain't going back. Because these niggas they ain't getting convicted. I mean, it's cool that they did arrest them that night, but I need more than that, bro. I want these motherfuckers to be on the registry or prison or something, shit. All that getting arrested and get out in 3-4 days? The fuck? Hell no. What up, Nunya? What up, Melissa? How you doing? Scott Peterson town. Is that where that motherfucker was from? That's the nigga that, excuse me, that's the motherfucker that killed his wife or something, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I want to talk about this one too. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this one. Cause I want to know how y'all feel about this one. They said, I guess, social media sites like goddamn like Twitter, TikTok. I don't know if TikTok was in it, but Facebook and Instagram. I guess them motherfuckers got found guilty or liable for creating products that led to addictive behavior by young users. I mean, goddamn. Let's just listen to the story first.
Meta and YouTube found liable on all charges in that landmark social media addiction trial. There is a dollar figure assessed to that in damages from a jury. $3 million in damages to a woman 20 years old now, makes the case based on what happened in her teenage years, saying she went through depression and suicidal ideation incident to addiction to social media. And now Meta is having to respond to the fact that 70% of that $3 million judgment goes to Meta, 30% to YouTube. Meta and YouTube found liable on all charges in that.
Wait. Huh? What up, Rumsky? How you doing? Wait, how? I'm confused about this. Like, how the fuck? Like, how is it that it's their fault that somebody kid got addicted to the shit? Like, I mean, this is just how I feel, though. Obviously, they must feel some kind of other way. You know what I'm saying? If they got found liable for kids being addicted to the shit, you know what I'm saying? But what about the parents and shit? Like, what about them? They the one that was allowing the kids to be on the shit all the time. I think if the parents had regulated it a lot more, you know, setting a certain amount of screen time, then they couldn't have became addicted. Or maybe I'm missing something. I don't get it. Are they talking about them buying shit? No, because the kids can't buy nothing unless the parents are doing it. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Mel. The parents should be more responsible, right? Like, how the fuck you just gonna? I mean, and then they said the girl was what, 20 or 22? She went through depression and so, you know, the other word, the Raymond. She wanted to Raymond herself. But they blaming goddamn Facebook and all the motherfuckers and shit. I would have thought that probably helped people to not become, you know, depressed, or unless they just be one of the ones that envy people that they follow online. You know, they following people that going on trips and buying shit for no reason, and they just like, man, I wish that was me. Now they getting depressed that way. But then again, I think that's just some self-reflection shit right there. Not to blame the goddamn platform. I mean, maybe I just don't get it. What was it, dysmorphia? I wonder. Man, shit, I don't know, bro. Liable for tattoos and piercings. That's what I'm saying. Or we're gonna blame the motherfucking tattoo shops and shit because they the ones that putting the ink in the goddamn needles and running them over people's skin. You know, we can't blame the person that went there and actually paid the money to get it. We can't blame them. We got to blame the motherfucker that actually does the work that they was paid to do. Like, I don't know how they won that. These companies have millions of dollars to create the environment to make this happen. This is no different than blaming the kid for adult going after the kid. No, it's a totally different thing, bro. Because who is allowing the kids to be on these platforms? For one, let's go there. Because for one, a lot of these kids, you're supposed to be a certain age to be on something. And then, but what? Some of the parents, they give these kids an email address to go ahead and make them an account, like on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you as a parent can still control how much that kid actually be on that shit. So it's not trying to blame the kid, it's blaming the goddamn parent for not being responsible enough in their kid's life. Because for one, they shouldn't even really be on these goddamn devices. I think, hell, kids only have a phone for just when they at school. That way if something happens, you can call and all that shit. No, maybe you just hearing it that way. It is definitely not the same excuse as the pred. How the hell is that the same excuse as the pred? I'm not giving an excuse on why I was trying to do something. What the hell you talking about? You definitely not comprehending. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the parent is putting that in them. The parent already know how addictive this shit is. But that's why a lot of parents do what? Oh, here, take this and go sit down in the back somewhere. Let me go have my adult time. You know, they're just pushing it. The parents are pushing it on the kid. The parent already know what's online and what all this shit is. You know what I'm saying? You can find this out and you can be stuck on video games on the phone, all that shit. So, it's not the same. It is not the same. Exactly. As long as the kid is quiet. You know what I'm saying? brainwash. Sleep. One parent household, part of the problem. Lazy ass parents keep. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is not a drop the link section for this. I mean, there's no arguing going. There's not even a discussion for this one right here. Because obviously there's a lot of more people is somewhat understanding what I'm saying, but like I don't know, I really can't see how you are saying that these are the same excuses that a Pred would give. Like the aim is totally at something totally different. They're trying to excuse what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm not excusing nothing that's going on. I'm saying like how I feel that the parent is more at fault than a platform that is liable now for motherfuckers being addicted to it. When if the parent had never let them on there, they would have never known nothing about being addicted to it. It's the kid's fault. Where did I say it's the kid's fault? See, that's why I said you're not comprehending. If you said that it's the kid's fault, then you definitely don't understand it. I know that's a sarcastic remark, you know what I'm saying? But there's nobody in here has blamed the child. I've been saying it, bro. Like it's off the damn parents. You control what you let the kid do. So by you controlling what the kid do does not necessarily mean that I'm blaming the child. Because who is letting the child do it? The parent. So that's what I'm talking about. Because like other people said, who is buying the goddamn phone? You see what I'm saying? I even said, who is giving the email addresses for kids to get on certain platforms early before they supposed to? The parent. So now if you hung up because I may have misspoke at one part and said like, oh yeah, the kids shouldn't be doing this, then now hopefully what I just said now makes a little bit more sense. Because I honestly feel that everything I said led up to it starts from the parent. I blame fake Biden. Man, what the hell Biden got to do with this? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He said rewind. I can't rewind while I'm live. I'll watch it back later. But then again, like I said, if I did misspeak or something like that, then that's just what that was. But hopefully I just cleared it up enough to where you understood what I meant. If I did say something like, yeah, it's the goddamn child's fault. Because I really don't understand where you would get, because you was starting out saying like, oh yeah, you giving the same excuses as Preds. I'm like, how the hell is that? When the Pred is that trying to make an excuse of what they trying to do. He says like the Pred blaming the CP for their actions. Yeah, but they shouldn't have been in the video. Yeah, I'm surprised none of the motherfuckers that said some shit like that. I'm sure that the excuse is coming if it already hasn't been said. Well, they shouldn't have been in the video. I was looking for something else. I was looking for older girls. They had a little, you know, they probably, who knows, man. These motherfuckers they never run out of excuses. They, you know, they do recycle a lot of their excuses and shit, but I got the feeling, you know, with them elevating their game on how they try to find the kids and shit like that, they gonna elevate their motherfucking excuses pretty soon. Cause we gonna call all the motherfuckers out. Like, I know it's your first time. Yeah, I know. You said, so a jury find Meta made a product that people like rather than a product that sucks. Well, not that they like it. It's more that they got addicted to it. And then from what that girl said, that she got addicted and damn near wanted to unalive herself behind the goddamn platform, bro. I don't know. A lot of the shit don't be making sense to me. Excuse me. I don't know how people can get that fully addicted to it, to where they want to like hurt themselves and shit. Because she also said that she was feeling like Raymoning herself. Her words, though. You know what I'm saying? Her words. Let's see. 1, 2. So this other one right here is out of Florida. Sure a lot of Florida folks know about this. Damn, this was back in 2010. He just now got sentenced. This gotta be. Oh no! What in the fuck? It took them this long to sentence this motherfucker, bro. He did this shit to a 14-year-old back in 2010, and he was a track coach. Uh-oh. He said, I'm gonna sue Oreos, then I got addicted. Shit, I should sue whoever started weed. Whoever started weed, nigga, need to be sued, bro. Yeah, but this fool here got sentenced to 50 years. I'm gonna just let it play.
I understand you're waiving your right to a trial.
Crying and shit.
Yeah.
51-year-old Darius Lachey became emotional in court this morning after a judge sentenced him to 50 years in prison. In February, the former youth track coach was found guilty of molesting a 14-year-old girl on his team. Court documents state Lachey had sex with the teen twice in his car and once at his apartment, where she was spending the night because of an early morning track meet the next day. The victim's mother spoke with reporters after he was sentenced.
He still destroyed a lot of young girls' lives and a lot of family own.
Another accuser, once coached by Lachey, also spoke in court.
At 15 years old, I had to face trauma that no child should ever have to experience.
The woman, who was 15 while on Lachey's track team, accused the coach of grooming her.
I watched my innocence being taken from me, not by a stranger, but by someone who was supposed to guide me, protect me, and help me grow. He took a young athlete's dream and turned it into a trap.
Do you understand you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yeah.
51-year-old Darius Lachey.
Fuck is he crying for? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is he crying for? That's what his ass did. He said, clap it up. Yeah, let me see. How about do that? You can do that. What his ass did. That's what his motherfucking ass get. But yeah, to what you were saying, Dust. Excuse me. Yeah, trust me. I feel the same way. That's why I like this. That's why I like my chat, bro. We can always disagree. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no, you know what I'm saying, disrespect towards each other, starting disliking each other. If we disagree, we disagree. You feel me? And nobody has no hard feelings. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I fucks with you, bro. But back to this mother lover here that did that shit to those girls that trusted him. You said he fake crying? Yeah, he probably is fake crying. Nah, he crying for real, because now he like, nigga, 50 years? Hey, my chili ring gonna be big than a motherfucker. He gonna have a frying turkey pot chili ring, nigga, like. Shit, after 2000, since being in that motherfucker since 2010, what he thought he was finna get time served? What's up, Cruz? What the hell the Cruz saying that they talking about? He said, I came to disagree. That's all right. You can come in, have your own mind. Shit, you gotta come in and agree with everything I say. Shit, you can disagree like a motherfucker, just like how me and Dust was. It is what it is. That nigga, yeah, he fucked around and found out. You better use those track skills, nigga, that you was supposed to been teaching those kids. Bitch ass motherfucker, they're crying. Look at a regular ass beard. Oh, man, yeah, you might want to cut them damn dreads off too, boy. Man, I can't really say nothing else about this ballot. Look at that fake ass shit. Look, you can tell he fake it. He trying to think about when his grandma died. That's what he trying to do. He trying to like, man, I'm gonna fuck grandma, man. Shit, how can I get out of this shit? Oh shit. Oh, I can't think about when my daddy died because I never knew the motherfucker. Now I'm almost talking about me now. But that nigga just said, I can't think of anything, man. Fuck. They got those old Whoopi Goldberg dreads and shit, bro. You know her dreads, them motherfuckers seem like they ain't been washed since he dreaded them up. Them dreads gonna be handlebars. I don't think nobody want to grab on them motherfuckers right there. Niggas might think they gonna catch tetanus off his dreads. Niggas, they can wash their drawers off his beard. That's how raggedy it is. They gonna use this shit like a wash rag thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? A little, I forgot what it was called, but they gonna use his beard as that shit. Nigga, I'm gonna wash my drawers over your motherfucking face. Get over here, little bitch. That's what how they gonna talk to his punk ass. Remember you was crying them crocodile tears in court? We're gonna really make you cry now. Get over here and wash my drawers. I mean, you want me to take them to the laundry room? Man, I can take them to the laundry room. No, nigga, we gonna use your regular ass beard. Yeah, the washboard. There you go. That nigga beard is the washboard. Get your washboard face ass over here, motherfucker. And I shitted in my drawers too, nigga, and I want all the stains gone. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you, man. Can we use this side? Oh, my fucking days, bro. She said, bend over. I tell her that like the old folks here, toop over, motherfucker. Toop over. Man, but that's what his ass get. And I don't mind clowning this bouncer just for what he did. You was in a position to where you was trusted with kids, bro. You was in one of those positions where you was trusted with other people's kids. But you see how that girl was talking at that court, though? You can hear it in her voice still that she was obviously bothered by it. She might have not really felt it back then. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she was on track. It was her coach. She probably didn't think what he was doing was wrong because of the way he was grooming her from what she said. He was grooming her and other girls. So back then, she might have not felt that what he was doing was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And now she realized it. And this is what then, you know, she realized it. But that's what his motherfucking ass get, bro. Nah, that ain't no Uncle Phil right there. Fuck that. He don't get to be no Uncle Phil. Fuck that mother lover, bro. He do not feel. Lord have mercy. Look at these ignorant ass motherfuckers now. These are some, now I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all, these are some YNs. These are some YNs that's finna show up. And pretty soon, we're gonna hear that they was going to be a good football player, they get good grades, and they help grandmas cross the street with, you know, baskets and shit. You know, they cut grass in their free time. We're gonna be hearing those stories pretty soon from this video right here. From these dudes here and what they did. You see what the title says? Y'all know what we own. When niggas say some shit like that, you know what we own. You definitely finna be off. You're not finna be on shit. You're finna be off. So just look at this ignorant shit now. Now, mind you, I'm gonna give you a little quick backstory because they might not say everything in this one. These niggas went to another hood that is against them. They went to that hood's liquor store. They went to that other hood's liquor store and did this stupid shit.
Yeah, bull crap though. We in the Main Street store though. Dead homies. Run there. Hey, folks, skirts over here. Dead homies. Dead homies. Bull crap, nigga. Dead homies. Tell them the Swan City, blood. You out of here though, nigga. Fuck skirts. Yeah, fuck crabs though.
Now, these motherfuckers here, bro, I swear to God. Dead homies, right? Yeah. Y'all gonna be some soon. If you're acting like that, you're going to other hoods, bro, acting like. And then, like, I'm gonna give them props. At least they showing their faces like dummies. Yeah, right? But this nigga here has a distinctive face. He gonna probably be the first gonna be a football player nigga we find up on the news in a couple of weeks. Cause they just did this. I just found the video yesterday. So he the one with the permanent snot mark. The nigga look like his nose is always running. You can't tell me they don't look like his nigga look like his nose is steadily running. So they gonna be easily able to find that motherfucker. They gonna be able to find him real easy. But you in a whole nother hood liquor store tearing the motherfucker up. Look at this heifer. Look at this heifer. Goddamn them long ass broomstick eyelashes. You can tell she got them on, but look at snot nose. Now I'm not trying to dish you and shit, nigga. I ain't for none of that hood shit, dead homie stuff, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't come looking for me, cause them other niggas who stole y'all was at in the main street, they the ones you niggas should be looking out for. Don't worry about me. But when you're doing dumb shit like this, bro, you're antagonizing other gangsters and shit like that, bro. What you think is gonna happen? You think they supposed to just sit back and let y'all niggas do that? This is insane. And this heifer back here twerking.
Hey, folks, skirts over here. Dead homies. Dead homies. Fuck crabs, nigga. Dead homies. Tell them the Swan City, blood.
So, a quick gang lesson for my deeply stay away from gang member YN ignorant black shit white folks in here. Crabs. Here's a little lesson for y'all. Cause I know y'all try hard to stay away from all that kind of shit right there. Crabs is a goddamn diss word towards Crip gang members, right? So basically when he said fuck crabs and all that shit, he dissing the Crips, which wears blue. Then he said his hood with his swine. I don't know how you throw it up, but it's swines. That's his gang name or his hood name. Or no, his gang, right? And then he said blood, which is the gangs that were red. So that's what's going on there. None of you said facts. Yeah, I'll shoot like hell yeah. I'll dodge them niggas now. She said, hell yeah, you said it, I didn't. Man, look, I mean, see, this is the thing too right here, Shelly. They not necessarily, well, yeah, in a way they are destroying their own community, but they're not. They're destroying the other people's gang community, which a gang is obviously extorting the store for protection that they obviously don't give them. Because look, these niggas from a whole nother gang and pulled up into the store and tore it up. Like you think, I mean, you would think that them store people would be able to call them motherfuckers for the, hey man, these niggas up here tearing it up, saying fuck y'all and all this shit. You know, they can probably ignorant, dumb, broke ass. Ignorant, dumb ass broke behavior. I can't stand these motherfuckers like this, bro. Like, and I be watching a lot of the gang documentaries and shit. And I seen this dude in one of them. Him, the snot nose. I seen him in one of the videos, and you know he was like one of the main niggas that was talking. So you already pretty much got a target on you. You're promoting yourself in a certain gang, like big deep in it and shit like that. And then I noticed in a lot of these gang vlogs, it's never really that many old people. You know what I'm saying? Like the OGs. Are there any OGs left in gangs and shit to put these little niggas in check? Or is it all just young niggas now? Or YNs? Is it just them now? Yeah, that wasn't no Korean store. That was a motherfucking Mexican-owned store for sure. Guaranteed, bro. Because, like you said, if it was Korean-owned, nigga, you already know what was going down. They coming out with the blammer. But you got so many...
I don't know what I might throw after that on the dead homies, but
on the dead homies. You just got so many of them. They had a hood day for some other gang in Long Beach the other day. These niggas had cardboards out of they homies that done died. And I went to the comment section to look at and see what everybody gonna say, what gang gonna be banging on these niggas and shit like that. I'm nosy into that gang shit just to see how dumb these motherfuckers are and how they just snitch on themselves. Oh, pull up, nigga, and I'm gonna drop the address. And nigga, what you mean you gonna drop the address? Like, nigga, you gonna drop the address, he gonna know forever where you live at. You beat him up, knock him out at the edge of your goddamn driveway, nigga, right there in front of the mailbox, and you mail his ass back home. He know where you live at because you dropped the address. You think he just gonna be done? He gonna come back next time, get your pod nigga say, yeah, you whooped my ass last time. Or he gonna come there and make sure you don't live there no more, nigga, because now you finna go be visiting the goddamn Paul Bearer. This is crazy. You said I bet those YNs don't know what K-Swiss stands for. Well, you spelled K-Swiss a little wrong, but I mean, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Partner said nah, cause they did. I know what K-Swiss mean, but I'm against it. My old life, you know what I'm saying? My old life. My old life way back in the day, you feel me? You feel me? But I know what the okay, let's see what it is, Nunya. And see if we know it together what it means, right? We gonna skip the S word after K. And is it, well, damn, I want you to, you know what, you put it what you mean. I'm gonna type mine. I'm gonna put the killer, where the goddamn thing get? All right, so I typed mine. So I'm gonna see if you put it out there. And Shelly said, you would think they would get tired of killing each other. Hell no. Oh, and so that's what you, okay, well, mine is a little different then. So this is what mine is. I didn't want to spell the other words. So, oh yeah, they won't even, I guess because I can't put the goddamn. So basically it is kill. I mean, I guess I can't say that either because they didn't want to let me type it. But that's the K. That's the first word. The KILL. And then it's the gang this word for the Bloods. Then when I see another this word to the Bloods. Yeah, I know them little young niggas don't know nothing about that shit. Probably for sure they don't. They for sure probably don't. Let me see what else on this motherfucker, bruh. Oh yeah, somebody pissed this girl off. She got arrested quick as hell too. Let me stop this here. So this lady, I thought she was in the right at first because I saw another angle until I saw this clip here. But she fucked around and was drunk driving, bro, and ran over a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Shelly said she didn't know. So let's see here. I'm almost to that 2-hour mark, bro. They telling her she better go. This motherfucker just ran down a pack of wolves, nigga. What you mean she better go?
She better go. Oh my God, she been arrested. Oh my God, she's too drunk. Why would she do that? Why would she do that?
I'm assuming the girl recording drunk too. She was up there first cheering the girl on to my. She better go. She better go. Terry said 600 points.
No, about 4 or 5 I hit by a car at once. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. Well, the police, one of the cops was chasing her. It was a cop chasing her. Watch. Yeah, one of the motherfuckers. Wow, you'll see the motherfucker look like a goddamn a wrestler, low key. Watch it. There you go, right here. Boom. That's the cop right there running. That nigga got over there and pulled his gun out. Bitch, get the fuck out of the car, you crazy motherfucker. But yeah, so she stopped up there around the other cops though, you know what I'm saying? But that'd be crazy as a motherfucker though, bro. Alcohol should be banned. It makes people stupid and dangerous, man. You ain't capping though, bro. I always said it's easier for sure to smoke and drive. I never really had no issues whenever I would smoke and then go driving. Like I felt no different. I didn't feel like I was driving slow, weird, and couldn't see shit. None of that. But like back in the days when I would like have a drink or something, when I would like feel like I'm drunk, nigga would try to drive. I was like, oh hell no, nigga, yeah, I don't feel this. I gotta stop. So it's definitely a big difference in drinking and driving and smoking some weed and driving. You said she could have kept going. She said you should have to pass a psych evaluation and drink. I mean, they say alcohol is spirits. So that's probably why when people drink so goddamn much, they get to act in all kinds of different ways, bro. You know, they do say when you're drunk, it's telling the truth type shit, but you also you're being a different kind of spirit. You're not yourself. Hell yeah, there's a big difference. Oh, Lord. Now look at that there. Now, I guarantee you that motherfucker won't hit the link and come up here and tell me nothing about Nunya, though. I guarantee that person won't. Pup said, can I get an amen? Amen. Fire that shit up, Roy. Fire. Oh, it must be somebody you know then, I'm tripping or what? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know, Shelly. That motherfucker just came in here talking about, oh shit, Nunya here. She gonna ruin the chat. Maybe they just playing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got you. Well, yeah, that drunk ass girl though, bruh.
I hit by a car at once. I'm gonna lie.
That's probably like some goddamn what was that? St. Patrick's Day. That's when everybody was getting drunk again. St. Patrick's Day. Old scary ass Bill. Well, shit, Bill, you don't come here that much. I only know one other Bill that be in this motherfucker a lot. I don't know this Bill. I don't know that Bill like that. Hey, I bet you she did, Dusk. I guarantee you soon they pulled her out of the car, she'll be like, what did I do wrong? Officer, you're tripping. You're breaking the law. What's your badge number? I didn't fucking do shit. I guarantee that's what that helper was saying. Yeah, Bill Evans is. This ain't no big. He said she was about to get smoked. Hell yeah. She sure the fuck was. Shit, they should have smoked this lady on this one right here, bro. They said the police had a hard time or had their hands full dealing with this lady that was shoplifting. Now, the headline right here says it was a wild scene at Sephora out there in Wisconsin. Shows officers wrestling with wrestling a woman in a blue dress as a chaotic crowd looks on. Police said Milwaukee resident Charlie Chappell allegedly tried to steal nearly $900 in merchandise before turning violent and assaulting an officer during the arrest. Oh, that big old Big Bird motherfucker wasn't playing. That's an oversized Smurf, bruh. Retail theft continues to surge nationwide. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about all that shit. All right, so let's see what they got, bruh. Active self-protection. Bro, what in the hell? Man, why look like this nigga trying to Karma Sutra position and shit with this big ass lady, bro? I mean, am I tripping? Like, what the fuck is going on? This shit start over for me, man. He like, get this big ass leg up there. That's like one of them goddamn carnival turkey legs, nigga. Bro, that just don't look right to me. I'm sorry. What is he doing? This nigga trying out position with the oversized woman. Nigga, he said, I need to figure out how can I do this with BBWs. Hell, that's not even a BBW. That's a quadruple BW right there. You see how big that leg is? That motherfucker look like a cinnamon roll and turkey leg together. You niggas showing us yoga moves now. Boy, I know that thigh stretched out like a motherfucker, boy. Lord have mercy. I wonder how much that leg weigh. Bruh. Damn. Bruh, that was because she was clocking the dog shit out of that fool, bruh. And Jimmy said, what in the hell are y'all watching, bro? We watching the police trying to apprehend this oversized Smurf. And he was having a hard time doing it. She was ringing his bell, my nigga, like, she said, that's a baby elephant. 2 tons of fun. It said it's hog tired. So that's a leg quarter, bruh. That's a whole leg quarter. Bro, I'm fucking sleep. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Big draws. Man, she can't find no draws to finish. She just put on a goddamn parachute, bruh. She just put on a whole goddamn parachute. Imagine her on Titanic. Well, for one, she might have been the cause of the motherfucker to sink, but just imagine her trying to get into one of those lifeboats. Nigga, she would have just took up the whole one for herself. Everybody would have got the fussing and fighting and shit. Jumping and calling people dead homies, all, but everything would have went down. She's a seamstress. I mean, I wonder how many gowns it took to make this shit that she got on, though. I mean, we got to give it to her. That she got strength in that other leg, boy. To hold her whole self up with that other leg. Nigga, an ostrich ain't got none on, or a flamingo nigga ain't got none on her. Cause I know most big people, they leg with a buckle. Standing on that shit she was jumping to, they leg with a buckle. Ain't no way in hell that kneecap that strong. You can't tell me she ain't had about 3 or 4 ACL injuries just from walking. Nigga, did that shit fall out of her drawers? Motherfucker shitted out a pair of glasses. Bam. Like, you see, you hear the people in the background screaming, oh my God, oh my God. As they took her down, like, Heifer, you didn't see all that other shit that Heifer was just doing. She gave the cop a concussion. He said, Radisha, no, that is LaJunker. That is a straight LaJunker right there. That's LaJunker card, bro. LaJunker card. I need to find LaJunker card, bro, and see what she been up to. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Did they ever do anything with her story? Can I find her? No, not that. Oh, now I can't find it. Maybe I'm not spelling it right. Well, fuck it. I ain't got time for it. Shit. She need 4 handcuffs, bro. You been too nice with that one, homie. You been too nice. Let LaJunker. Yeah, I can't find it, man. For some reason, like, I know ain't no way in the hell that they just took her whole story. You know, using on Google, they would have just, you know, put it in there for you. LaJunker. Yeah, this shit not popping up nothing. Let's see. What the fuck? Is this it? No, hell no, that's a white lady. And damn sure ain't no name. White lady named LaJunka. Oh shit. Let me see. Mom sent after she ran over girl. Man, fuck it, bro. I'm hella sidetracked looking for that goddamn story. I'm gonna get hella sidetracked looking for that story, bro. Hell, I'm actually almost done. Shit. I was looking for never mind. Shit, I'll just say that shit for another time. Lemon pound cake went down in my county. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Oh Lord. Is Steve still here? I know Steve hate the story. I mean, Steve is tired hearing about this shit, boy. I ain't seen him typing to Lupita in a while in this motherfucker, so he might be asleep somewhere. Afro Man. All right, so this next one though, guess Steve might be gone. But man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit right here. Now, they dropped this shit about 13 hours ago. But they still talking about this girl, bro, with her mama being kidnapped and all this shit, dude. Now it look like she crying for real. With all this makeup on, that she just probably paid a whole bunch. Wait, she don't matter. Maybe it do matter. Maybe it do matter because she might not got that much money no more after all the shit she done allegedly paid out. Wait, she never even paid none of the ransoms. Yeah, I'm tired of it too, man. I think I even had said at one time that I said I was gonna stop talking about this goddamn shit, but they just keep throwing shit out there, bro. Yeah, this is the same lady C-Bone from a month ago, bro. But apparently they said, look, this is what's tripping me out. They said she sobs, wondering if her fame let mom Nancy led. Wait, what? I guess they meant led, not let, to mom Nancy's kidnapping. If it's me, I'm so sorry. Like, nigga, you ain't worth nothing. You ain't no goddamn Rihanna having people come shooting up your house. You ain't Beyonce. Like, you not even Cardi B. Excuse me. Ain't nobody coming to do nothing to you, lady. Like, I mean, you ain't no president. Nobody trying to assassinate you. Nobody trying to do. It's all confusing. But let's just listen to this shit.
That girl, that lady has money.
Boy, she look like she on that super triple X Gary. Can't tell me she don't look like she on that super X Gary, bro.
My guess is you guys want to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary. Where?
We can make a quick buck. I mean, that would make sense, but we don't know. But yeah, that's probably, which is too much to bear. To think that I brought this to her bedside.
So she was in bed when she got kidnapped? You said you brought it to her bedside. So I'm trying to figure out I can find some clues in this story.
That it's because of me. And I just say I'm so sorry, Mommy. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to my sister and my brother and my kids and my nephew and Tommy and my brother-in-law. I'm like so sorry. I'm so sorry. If it is me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That.
Now, to me, she said it could possibly be because of her. What is it did she do? Ronnie, you said she act guilty, right? That's what I'm trying to get from that shit. She's fully blaming herself. You know what I'm saying? Now, normally people would probably blame themselves for their relatives getting shot down in the streets. Like, oh man, if I only would have kept him in the house and shit, man, not let him run the streets with his friends all the time and shit, then he wouldn't have been out there and got ran over by a bus. Or somebody that just had a health issue because they wasn't eating right, and then they like, man, if I only would have made them start eating healthier. I see people blame themselves in that sense, but your mama allegedly, I think we've been hearing for a while, she got kidnapped as a grown-up. And nobody knew nothing. They came up with all these clues that they kept finding and shit. Niggas found socks, toenails, and fungus feet. And still didn't find this lady nowhere. These niggas even try to pull out the OJ trick, talking about they found gloves down the street and in the goddamn trash can. Went nowhere. Then they said they found a nigga on the goddamn ring camera with a whole goddamn mask on like he was finna go commit a bank robbery. Who is walking around town like that, bro? Showing up to somebody's house like that, bro? Come on now. Then niggas coming there to clean the pool like everything is normal. Motherfuckers delivered food. All of this weird kind of shit was going on while y'all that's a whole crime scene, and you can't tell me that these motherfuckers didn't know that that house was the one that been on the TV. Oh, let me go. This is the fucking pool that go clean. There's no way I'm gonna go clean it tomorrow because the fucking cops are there. Like, but no, they went there, still was cleaning. It's me, trabajo. I have to do it. I don't give a fuck about this crime scene. All that shit crazy. I told everybody, shit, that lady probably hanging out with Tupac somewhere, bro. Tupac, Epstein, nigga, all these motherfuckers out hanging out. That's what's going on. That nigga see Bobby Killer. I had to pull out the Hispanic accent on that one, bro. I'm serious though. I mean, like, these niggas were still showing up, and they were just allowing them. Let him get all the way up to the door. I mean, that other nigga, he was able to pour bleach into the pool and shit, nigga, before they came and got him. I'm just playing. I added that now. The other nigga was able to take a picture of the food he left on the porch before they got his ass. Now I'm just playing. I'm just now making up shit just like this lady. She crying. She looked like she crying real tears. I'm not gonna cap. Those tears did look a little real, but she's high as a motherfucking giraffe's ass. That's for one. I mean, come on, man. Let me stop. Now, wait. That's her where the eyes is open. They supposed to be open. They ain't low. They ain't hand blinking. Or that's not mid blink. That's her shit open. Now, the kind of Gary that I'm thinking that she possibly owns is Xanax or whatever other kind of pills that fucking and them old ladies like that drink a lot of wine be taking. Is Xanax, is that the only kind of pills? Xanax? Or Percocet, is that the same shit? Okay, but what like older women like how she look will be taking? Xanax probably, huh? Just only that? Well, probably low key. So Xanax, yeah, she a Xanax wine drinking motherfucker. She got a bunch of bottles sitting around the North Coast. Nah, she ain't fucking with no North Coast. She want that Xan. Volume. Yeah, that's the other one right there. Volume. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah. I ain't heard that shit in a long time. Do they still make that? Damn. They probably make it with extra Gary in it now. Throw about fentanyl all times 3 in that motherfucker. Who? Yeah, see, that's probably what she on there. She on that goddamn volume. Yeah. She on the medicine that she said that her mama need. Damn. She's talking about, yeah, my mom's out there without excuse me. Shit. God damn, bro. Well, where I'm gonna move it to? No, I'm not gonna put it behind me, so I can knock it over, move the motherfucker way over there somewhere. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, this thing gonna knock my damn camera out or some shit. What the fuck? Can y'all still hear? Oh yeah, my damn thing's still on right there. Fuck. I don't think my camera on right, bro. Nope. Let me see. How the fuck the hell did this nigga do to my shit? Break the goddamn thing. Oh shit, man. Hold the fuck on, bro. I don't know what the hell happened to my camera, but I can't. It's not working no more now. So, can y'all hear me at least, though, bro? Like, you said, well, I'm smoking shit. It's fire. It's fire as a motherfucker, bro. But yeah, I'm about to do this shit without a camera, nigga, because I don't know what the hell happened. All right. So, and I got mixed all in the middle of my conversation. I don't know what the hell I was talking about last. Obama net, homie. What the hell? How the hell Obama come up in this? Yeah, but the name of the weed I'm smoking, though, I don't know the name of the motherfucker, boy. What's the name of the shit? Hash burger. Oh, wow. Yeah, that shit fire, too, though, y'all. It's called Hash Burger. Yeah, I mean, I could use the other camera to the laptop, but I don't like that shit. It's all fucked up looking, bro. Look how it look. It's all dingy and it's low and shit like that. Shit look goofy. Trash. That shit look like an old school, that shit look like an old school webcam. All righty, Shelly. You have a great night now. Have a great night. Yeah, I don't think I got nothing else, man. I'm tired of this old crying ass lady. I don't want to do this. That's not really nothing to really talk about, though. Who? The fuck is that? Yeah. I would have had more shit to talk about with Trump ass, but you know, we know he's still out there tripping. Everybody know that right now. Yeah, I think I went through all I need to go through. We're gonna do part 2 of the podcast tomorrow. If possible, I still would like for y'all to go there and hit the like button, leave a couple of comments or something just on their channel, which is Coffee and Chaos. I'll pull it up for y'all. Coffee and Chaos is their channel. Yeah, middle of the night, some shit like that. Yeah. Just leave a like, a couple of comments and stuff like that. Somebody said had a crush on the Alina girl. They was like, oh, Alina is cute. I think she's single now, but you gotta have your shit together fucking with her. You definitely can't be on no goddamn Gary. Oh, pin the link. All right, let me do that. Let me do that there. Yeah, because I mean, it's probably be hard to fucking type everything in. California to New Jersey, we don't care. There it is. Hell yeah, no Gary, brother. She ain't fucking with none of that. You said I should host a new Soul Train. Hell no, man. I ain't got time to sit up there watching these motherfuckers dance, getting musty. Let me see that lighter. We stayed in that old goddamn warehouse, bunch of people sweating and shit, smelling like a bunch of goddamn a whole fish tank. Fuck that. It's like riding a goddamn bus. I get mad when motherfuckers be on there coughing and shit, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I know you covering your motherfucking mouth and shit, but god damn, nigga, now you gotta get up and grab this shit with the hand you just did this with. Man. Hell yeah, nigga, I be wanting to get on the bus up with a bag on. Oh, I see people putting a bag on the seat and sit down on it. I be like, yep, you doing right, but you still finna pick that shit right up and take it with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You should be throwing away every bag you use. So you ain't doing it that clean. Shit.
I've seen the ones that go with like the cushion from like this, like the cushion like that, where they just put it down. And it's like, so if you put your cushion down and there was something on there, and then you pick the cushion up and put it on your backpack or in your backpack, you're pretty much.
I mean, yeah, unless they just got a fucking certain backpack that they got for that and they wash that motherfucker enough.
No, this lady puts that thing in her bag every day when we get off the train.
Nigga said Wolf Cornelius. I'm asleep. Yeah, come on down. Who we got on the Soul Train, y'all? We got then we got Cardi B coming out here teaching your daughter how to not be shit instead of get the money from niggas when they get a little older. Yeah, because you know they don't need a nigga for shit. Yeah, we're gonna come out here with her #1 track. I don't know the name of it, but yeah. Oh shit. For sure. Appreciate that, C-Bone. Oh shit, man. Yeah, and then right after that we got Funky Red. AKA she used to be called Sexy Red, but now we're gonna call her Funky Red because you know she tried to steal a song from the late great Michael Jackson. And then the Jackson Foundation came out and said, bitch, sit down somewhere. You ain't gonna make no song off of this. You up here dancing around old skinny chocolate bar looking ass good. I don't know how people even think she fine. Sexy Red. Yeah, she like a motherfucking Hershey bar built ass motherfucker with legs. With red hair. On me, she like a cherry Hershey bar with legs, nigga. That's what she is. Huh? Cheetos, no, that mother. She seemed like she smelled like palm water.
Like what?
Like palm water.
Palm water?
That's what she smelled like. You know what I'm saying? Or a park lake. You know what I'm saying? She smelled like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't smell like, she smell like perfume, cologne, no deodorant. You know what I'm saying? She smell like a motherfucking lake or a pond, nigga, at a park somewhere. Oh, my fucking days, boy. Look, Papa said he'll crack. Man, look, that ain't for me. Ain't she skinny as hell, too? Nigga, that's like fucking olive oil, bro, but black. That's a black olive oil right there, man. Ain't no way. Oh, pie. Hell no, get that little skinny ass motherfucker up out of here. Drop that motherfucker in the sewer, nigga. She stink like stagnant water on me, collecting mosquitoes and shit, birthing them and everything, bro. Oh shit, nigga, we roasting this shit out this motherfucker now. I'm definitely going to clip that part up top of my head and put that shit on Instagram. I'm finna get a lot of hate. I ain't gonna cap. That Bill Cosby clip that I posted, bro, that shit was funny. Let me find that motherfucker. That shit was funny. That Bill Cosby shit I said on my other live. I can get sepsis from her. Shit, I don't get more than that. I need to probably knock out some more push-ups too. I went hard yesterday and today. I'm starting to feel that shit. Mr. Jello pudding. No. Nah, but my eyes up. I ain't the Undertaker and shit. I know, but my shit will start burning with his big ass nose. Yeah, let me show y'all this shit real quick. In case some of y'all might not even have been in that live that day. Well, yeah, this is shit I said about Bill Cosby. Later on last night, I saw they said the nigga got hit with something else for like 20-something million. I said, God, this nigga ain't finna have no more money left. I mean, he gonna end up on Skid Row or some shit. He gonna be that homeless nigga out there on the streets on that Gary. And they gonna be like, yeah, we remember this motherfucker back in the day, bro. Like, I know us black folks got big noses and shit like that, but Bill Cosby nose is a whole different kind of big. Bruh. He got that gorilla silverback nose. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? That just take over the whole shit. But you see the difference of her nose? Her shit is up and back.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That nigga Bill Cosby shit, he got that goddamn nose that's almost about to go down to his lip. That nigga lip be getting away when he trying to breathe. Motherfucker Bill Cosby, man, losing all that money. Bruh. And later, yeah, so that shit was funny as a motherfucker to me, though, bruh. I'm not gonna cap. You said they said some rapper did allegedly. I think I heard they got some other than happy ending. What, from Sexy Red? I don't think I ever had no pudding pops though. Yeah, I don't think I ever had that. Yeah, I never liked pudding anyways.
But it was ice cream.
I know.
It was like really popular back in the day.
Right, but shit, so was Disney movies, and I ain't watching damn near none of them motherfuckers. They had me watching movies, niggas selling dope. They had me watching movies where niggas was selling dope and beating up motherfuckers for not bringing them the money. It's like, yeah, this is what you do to motherfuckers that don't bring you money. They think they can play you, nigga. This is what you do to them right here, player. Oh, shit. Nah, I never had that shit, man. I think the only thing I had was Jello. He did Jello too, wasn't it? Yeah, all I had was the Jello shit, bro. Eating out a little cup thing. But not the chocolate kind. I ain't like that shit. Hell no, nigga. It's like you eating it's like extra melted dookie. Chocolate pudding? That's literally like eating dookie with flavor.
No.
That's literally what you doing. You eating shit, flavor shit. Dude, chocolate pudding is basically flavored shit, bro. Like, come on. If you shit it out, right, and then just smash it up and then threw some sugar in it, you probably had your chocolate pudding right there.
But baby, it's okay.
Oh shit, Jello is Dookie. Hey, right, Repub know what's up. Shit, I'm telling you, that is some flavored doo-doo.
Repub, please do not antagonize us.
Crackhead kid food. Oh me, bruh. Niggas are going crazy over that shit. They'll go shit it out because they ate it up so fast. Like, oh, I'm gonna give myself a refill. Might be a little wet when I get it back in here, but.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stop listening to you because I'm not gonna be able to eat it now. Thank you.
You should eat that shit anyways. Chocolate pudding, ugh. It's chocolate shit.
No, it's not.
Why not eat just regular Jello?
I do, but sometimes I want something that's chocolate flavor, and that's what I go to.
They got chocolate cake, chocolate cupcake, chocolate shrimp salad, shrimp.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking days, bro. Hey, spam. Oh nigga, oh, don't start that spam shit. Fuck spam.
Spam is actually good. I'll agree with that one.
I hate spam just like the meal.
You've never had a musubi?
Flavored plastic. I'm sweet. Canaanite food. You said I ever had what?
Have you ever had musubi?
Nope. I mean, if I have, I just didn't know what it was called. The microplastic done fucked us all up, man. Our bodies, bruh. But, you know, a lot of that shit that our bodies did intake kind of made our immune system somewhat strong, man. Like how we was able to beat some of these viruses and shit that came out. You know, just, I mean, look at these kids nowadays. These niggas get a runny nose. These motherfuckers think they need to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird and crazy, bro. But we had to eat some crazy shit back in the days. How the hell are 13 messages, these niggas? All right, folks, man. I think it's about that time for me to get my ass on up off of here. I'll be on this motherfucker for almost 3 hours. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hopefully this weekend, man. This weekend I should be able to. I'm gonna try to have a good live. I still was looking for Koala to come here, bro, because I still want to ask her some more in-depth questions about how she got that link that night. Because I was a little faded as hell that night. I really didn't feel like talking that long, and then I think I was dealing with something else also. But I wanted to see, like, man, like, let me know for sure, bro. Like, what's really going on, you know? So hopefully this weekend she'll pull up. I'm surprised she didn't pull up in here now. You know, she got it saved. Yeah, well, we gonna see. But I'm gonna see, man. This weekend I don't think I'll be at no track meet, so I should be able to have a nice good live. One of them good long ones and shit. Hopefully I have. Hopefully, let's not hope no other bad news come up that a nigga have to talk about. Unless it's some good news that come up to talk about, and I would definitely be doing it. Repub said right there, if you new here sitting in the background waiting on that good old social security number and shit, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, you know what? This dude is pretty cool, man. Fuck. I came in here and I was gonna fucking hate on this dude, and he fucking turned out to be fucking cool. I laughed and I fucking joked a little bit with my siblings over here. I didn't want to type because I didn't want anyone to know I was fucking here. But he's fucking cool. I'm gonna subscribe. I think you should go ahead and do that there. I know you've been sitting back waiting on that social security number. You're waiting to hate on me. You're waiting for me to talk shit about somebody that you probably like or know. But it's okay. Just do it. Dude, you fucking got me, man. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna fucking go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna tell all my fucking compadres and my pals you know, my lats. We're gonna fucking all subscribe, and we're gonna always be here. Now I can't fucking say if I'm really gonna fucking type because I'm kind of scared. You guys have a lot of jokes and you might clown me, okay? But if you guys show me a little bit of love, I may say something like, I was that guy. I actually was waiting on your social security number, but you never gave it. You made me laugh. I burned calories. I learned a couple of things, and yeah, I'm here, dude. I know they over there, bro. I know they out there. Trump? How the hell I sound like Trump? You crazy as hell now. You want me to sound like Bruce Lee?
Hell no.
Jackie? Jet Li? Did that sound like the motherfucker at the Chinese place? You really should try this here. It's very good. I watched this guy yesterday. No, he's black. But he's okay. He's not gonna fucking rob you. No, nothing. No. Just watch him. He's very good. He got orange chicken. Yeah. You know niggas and chicken. Yeah, he got the chicken. You know he did. He told her we should probably try fried. Okay. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done, man. Look, Gibb said, you awful. My bad, man. Don't be bad. I'm like, my bad. All right, folks, man. Oh, man. She said, how whack, we had a good time. I didn't even see you, Janet. See, she was over there waiting on that goddamn social security number. She said we had a good time. I ain't seen her type not one time in this motherfucker. Not one time. He said, we love you a long time. Long time. I love you a long time. Okay, let me go. Okay, let me go. We go to work now. Till next time, folks. Y'all have a safe, blessed night. Kiss your loved ones. Peace.